copy what you were doing.
I don't know. Level up, buddy!
Level up! I'm here!
What's up, guys? Welcome to Level Up Direct, and now you guys can see us. We are trying out dual streaming for the first time on PS4 and PC. This is official, the first time ever. It's going to be tricky. There's going to be some technical difficulties at some point.
Easily there's going to be, but that's 2 streams at once, guys. We do it for you.
I think the big question right now is, can you guys hear us on PC?
I hope so.
I hope you guys can. But if not, let us know in the, I guess that would be in the network chat, if you guys can hear us.
Do you want me to bring up one of them on my phone?
Yeah, that would probably be pretty helpful. Why don't you have the network chat
network
up on
on
your
my
phone?
Cool.
And I'll keep the show chat. What's good about this, too, is we have the show chat up there, so that helps a little bit for looking at the Level Up show chat. But guys, if you don't know, Level Up Direct is a gaming dedicated talk show on every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to open up the Skype lines in a little while, but first let's welcome our special guest here, Greg Verga.
Hi, everybody! I'm back in Jersey, and they can't get rid of me.
And
They're stuck with me now.
Art is your dad's belt says that they can hear us. PC is good, says Level Up Show Mike.
Network is good. I got it on this thing. I can hear us both.
Awesome. All right, it sounds pretty good. I don't know.
I'm happy with it.
If it sounds clear, then they'll let us know, I think, if things are not working correctly.
Yeah.
We're trying out our new mics for the first time through a mixer, all that crazy stuff. So it's tricky, it's crazy, because we're doing PS4 and PC at the same exact time.
Technology is everywhere.
Yeah.
And the Level Up show is now everywhere.
Yeah.
You can see us on your PC, you can see us on your PS4, or you can see both at the same time. You can't lose us now.
PC version is buffering for Alex, though. You might want to, if you guys are buffering, the thing I would probably recommend is lowering your quality. You guys don't have to watch it at the source resolution. You guys can watch it on high and medium, I'm pretty sure, as well. So just lower your resolution from source to medium.
Everyone's saying it looks really good.
We're streaming at 1080p on the PC, 30 frames per second, and some people can't handle that. Their bandwidth can't handle it.
Okay.
So for those people that are buffering right now, lower your resolution. That should help out.
We are a lot sexier on the PC side.
Yeah!
Nailed it!
Nailed it! It's true.
Us.
Yeah, you guys are getting the high quality stuff over there. That's why it says at the bottom of the PS4 stream to go over to twitch.tv/the Level Up Network. But we want you to heart us on both, with the Level Up Show being the more important one, because eventually we will consolidate into the Level Up Show. So if you do want to follow us, go to twitch.tv/the Level Up Show. You can follow or you can subscribe there. If you're watching live from PlayStation right now, just hit that little heart button. It's the best way to follow us. You can also follow us on Twitter. You can subscribe on YouTube, which is very, very important, because we archive all of our streams, and we also
I'm doing emoticons for all
original content. Yeah. I saw.
Yeah,
I see what you're doing.
I was trying.
And then finally, we also have our Spreadshirt for picking up T-shirts and hoodies, and Patreon, the most important of all. It's the best way to support our network. Go there, donate if you want, and you guys can get some rewards in return, such as jingles by Greg here.
Hi! And they're awesome.
I've
sent out almost all of them now. I'm waiting on a couple more people to reply, but I showed Drew and Mike for the first time the jingles, and they were astonished, to say the least.
I had no idea you were putting that much work into it.
It's so much fun. It's not even work for me. I love doing it. I love giving back to you guys. You guys have given us so much, especially me. Look where I am right now. I'm on the freaking show.
I'm on the freaking show.
Are we freaking out?
Let's get the trailers up on screen, guys. They're just going to play throughout the night. And then I will switch over if I see some good stuff on there. On the PC side, I can make it fill the screen and all that cool, crazy stuff.
I'm so excited. Our PC version is gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm happy about that. I hope you guys like it as well. Let's also open up the Skype lines, guys. If you guys do want to call in on Skype, it is the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds. And we are currently online, so you are free to call in. I will put the Skype banner up there on PC. There you go.
We're kind of like famous now, they're saying.
What's that mean?
Because now we're on both. We're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
We're celebrities.
Yes.
I'm okay with it.
It is cool. Drew on PC, you sound far away. So let me move my mic a little closer, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
It's really close. It's really close. But I hope I don't sound too far away. I can turn up my my mixer a little bit here.
What you know, pump it up.
Let me know if that's too loud, guys. I turned up the mixer a little bit on the PC side. There's going to be a lot of messing with controls throughout the night, so bear with us, guys. It's our first time doing this. And feel free to call in on Skype. I will put the banner up on the PS4 side as well.
Skype us, call us in. Greg is here to answer your questions, sitting next to Drew and Bogey's behind us. I think he sneezed at the beginning of the episode, but that's alright because he's okay.
Yeah. There you go, guys. That was pretty cool.
Thank you.
Good job with that.
I tried.
We already got a few follows on the network side. Skype call.
Jose Gonzalez.
Let's take this call. Jose!
Yeah. Hey, Drew.
What's going on, man?
Not much. Just another Thursday night.
Just another Thursday night, whatever.
You mean the best Thursday night ever? You got 2 streams, the Level Up Network and the Level Up Show, and I'm in Jersey, Jose.
This is why I need a co-host.
This is going to happen soon, I hope.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens. If Greg comes to Jersey, you might be seeing a lot more of him.
So, not to dampen your hopes, I don't know if you've been reading the reviews about the order.
Yeah.
Oh, of course we have.
All day today.
How could anybody miss this story? I mean, it's just dominating everything. Everybody's just going nuts over the order right now and screwing it hard.
Ridiculously so.
And it's unfortunate, but at the same time, I'm still really excited to play it tomorrow.
Stoked. I'm so stoked to play it.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, given what you've seen, is it worth $60?
I don't know. It depends on the type of gamer you are.
I agree with you 100%. I think money is all relative depending on any game you're going to buy. It just depends on what you're looking for at that moment. For me personally, spending $60 on an 8 to 10 hour campaign, which I could finish in probably 6.5 to 7 hours, that's worth it to me. I really like a good story. I like games that invest in their story. And if that means I don't have to come back for it for a multiplayer or co-op mode, then more power to them. They stuck with the single player experience.
Yeah, that's the thing is if all 6 to 8 hours or 8 to 10 hours or whatever it is, if those are all compelling and fun and entertaining, then that's what I care about. 8 to 10 hours is actually kind of better for me where I'm at right now. Mm-hmm. So that doesn't bother me at all. It just all comes down to if the story is well told, if it presents itself well, if the gameplay is compelling and the mechanics are cool.
And I'm assuming this is another factor I take in replay value, and with the order coming out tomorrow and next month is the Borderlands Handsome Collection.
Yeah.
You get 2 games for $60 with a whole lot of replay value, so it's like...
Yeah, I mean, this game is not going to offer a lot of replay value.
Sort of, I get something that's getting a re-release for, let's see, up to 60 to 100 hours,
Yeah. I think people need to go into the order knowing that you don't really play through this game twice.
Yeah.
Like, everything I'm reading about it, you play through it once, 8 to 10 hours, you'll enjoy it, you'll forget it afterwards, pretty much. It's not like this memorable experience, and there's not a ton of unlockables to go back and collect. And I've read also that the menus don't do a very good job of instructing you on the collectibles that you missed. Mm. So for that reason, I think this is a one-time deal.
Yeah.
And I hope you like it, because, you're spending $60.
But if you only have the $60 to spend on
$60?
What happened?
So should it be less than $60 since it's like one of those kind of games?
No, I don't think they should deteriorate themselves and go down to $60. I think this is a full-fledged retail release that should be priced at $60. They made this game. It's a AAA game. It's stunning if you've seen any of the gameplay footage.
Yeah.
I think it's superb. I think it's one of the now flagship titles for PS4 to show off the quality of the console.
Yeah.
In my opinion. That's having yet to play it. But I think if you're debating what to spend your $60 on, if you can only buy one game, you got to price out and see your options. What are you going to be playing for the longest time? What are you going to be playing with friends? It just all comes down to that. But I don't think that should take away from anything.
There was no way this game
is the order a system seller.
No, it's not a system seller. But there was no way this game was going to be less than $60. Yeah. They developed this for 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, this is a team of 120 people at the end. It started off smaller, but eventually it was 120 people working, and started 5 years ago. There was just no way. The production budget had to be pretty enormous, actually. And a lot of that was spent developing the engine, which is now done. They have the engine.
Which is awesome.
So if they move on to the Order 2, they don't have to worry about that anymore. But for this first game, this was going to be the short and kind of shallow version of the Order series if it continues.
The Order 1887, as the sequel's going to be.
Probably, right?
And I've seen the jokes where people are saying, like, it should be like $18.86, or you only get $18.86 back if you trade it in.
Yeah, there's a lot of jokes going around, and that's kind of unfortunate, I think. The game is not even out yet, technically. So
it already has the stigma about it, and like you said, it's not even here.
That's the thing, is nobody's going to go into this game wanting to like it now.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to go in ready to hate it, and just be ready to go online and bash it no matter what. And that's what kind of sucks, is that I feel like the reviews are probably needlessly harsh. I feel like a lot of them are going after the game for what it is.
Yeah.
It's like, this is what the game is.
Yeah.
It is a linear third-person shooter. It is focusing on cinematics and storytelling and all these kind of things. You wanted an open world. You wanted non-linearity. You wanted these big branching weapon trees and all this kind of stuff. That's just not what it is.
But there's other games for that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you shouldn't go into this expecting what you want it to be, because they give you the options there. This is going to be a good story, I think.
And that's kind of like Drive Club, too. When they were
Yeah.
doing Drive Club, everyone was against it because it was a circuit racer and it wasn't an open world racer. It's like, there's still a spot for this.
Yeah.
There's still a place for these other kind of games. And everyone's like, this is a game from 2008 when Uncharted and Heavy Rain were big. It's like, I love Uncharted and Heavy Rain, and those are still good games.
Yeah.
So that kind of stuff bothers me, and I'm not saying that The Order is going to be a great game or even a good game. I don't know yet.
Yeah,
we're going to play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Me and you. So we'll find out. But I'm not going to go into it being like, this is crap because it is linear and
Agreed, 100%.
focusing on
not every
cinematics.
game is going to be a Last of Us. We have those games for that specific reason, but everything else can kind of be the filler. And The Order seems like it's going to be that.
So if it's not my kind of game, but I still want to play it, do you think I should just rent it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could, definitely. There's nothing wrong with that. Go to Redbox, pick it up there or whatever, or buy it and sell it back. I don't really recommend that. I'm not a big fan of doing the whole used game thing. But I would say definitely, if you can get it at a Redbox, go for it.
Yeah. Or Gamefly, right?
Or Gamefly, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust GameFly.
Oh, well, that took a turn.
Jose's a cynic, so. Isn't that right, Jose?
Thanks, guys.
All right, man. See you later.
Bye, Jose.
He's a good guy.
He's awesome sauce.
All right, guys. Skype lines are still open. They will remain open for the entirety of the night. Also, thank you to a few hearts. I saw Pie Eater, I think it was.
Yep.
Pie Eater, thank you for your Twitch heart, man. Keep those coming, guys, throughout the night. Twitch.tv/The Level Up Show. Heart or subscribe there. If you're watching live from PlayStation, hit that little heart button. And if you want to watch a better quality stream, go to Twitch.tv/The Level Up Network. It's at the bottom of the screen.
See us in all 1080 pixels.
Yeah. Over on the PC side, we have 14 viewers over there, so that's not bad.
It keeps updating me in the corner here.
Oh, cool.
Everyone's saying they love this version. It's really, really gorgeous,
Is there a way
crystal
you could
clear.
pause the video by chance?
That I don't know.
Okay. There might be a way to do chat-only version.
Chat only.
Yeah, because that'll hurt our bandwidth if you're
There we
streaming
go.
at the same
Yeah.
time. A Toonami fan is calling in.
Toonami?
Toonami. Toonami fan, can you hear me?
This could go one of two ways.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, is this Formula?
Yeah, this is Toonami, the Inuyasha.
Oh, Inuyasha.
Oh,
This is
hi.
Inuyasha,
How are you?
Who called in for the first time yesterday during my test.
Are you so
which
excited?
was awesome, and he made a great call. Thanks for
Yeah.
calling back in, man.
I finally got to make a Skype, so. But yeah, the order looks pretty good.
You think so? Even after all the reviews today, is your hype dwindling, or are you still trying to keep your expectations in check?
Yeah.
Now, did you have a pre-order for the order, Inuyasha?
I'm getting Dragon Ball Xenoverse instead. wanted that game.
Okay. No, there's
Nothing wrong with Dragon Ball Z. I love Dragon Ball Z, but yeah. So are you planning on getting the order at all? You just think it looks cool.
No.
That might be a rent in the future.
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah. Now, do you feel like you had a higher chance of getting it if it weren't for the just terrible reviews today?
I might get it though, but I'm not sure. Probably won't.
Yeah.
Probably won't. Yeah. What are you looking forward to next month then? Because we've got Bloodborne, but we also have Final Fantasy Type 0. Is either of those interesting you?
Yeah, I got Final Fantasy 14. That was alright.
14 was alright. Well, yeah, 14 is an online one. Final Fantasy Type 0 actually was originally on the PSP.
Yeah, way back in the
Way back. And it took them a really
Only
long
in Japan too, right?
Oh, I'm sorry,
I have
Inuyasha?
headphones on so I can hear you guys better. So
That's good.
Cool.
But yeah, we were saying that it came out, PlayStation portable only in Japan.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't even released yet.
And then finally they decided to localize it, but they're not localizing it for Vita or anything like that. They're putting it on the PS4 and the Xbox One,
Yeah.
which is cool, I guess.
It's
But-
something different. I was surprised when they didn't bring it to Vita, but
I was
Are
very
you talking
surprised
about
as well.
the order? Are you talking about the order? Or are you talking about the Final Fantasy Type thing?
now we're talking about Type 0.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, Type 0 looks interesting, but I haven't seen anything like trailers of it.
You can find a few online. There's actually too much being shown, in my opinion. I
Yeah.
want to check out the story trailers because they have some big spoilers in them. But it looks pretty cool, and also you get the Final Fantasy 15 demo with it,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Yeah.
Is that right at launch?
So is the order about like the Crusaders and stuff, or is it about like something else?
The Order is a spin on the classic Knights of the Round Table sort of a thing. It brings you into the Knights of the Round Table, more of the upgradable. It's the Victorian era. It's set in London, and what they do is they put an Industrial Revolution spin on things. So they have more advanced weaponry. There's blimps in the sky when there shouldn't be. Very much so advanced technology, and that's all to discover in the plot why that is. So.
Well, part of that is because they needed to advance quicker to fight the Lycans.
Yeah.
To fight these
Which are the
half-breeds.
half-breeds,
Because after all this time, they find this substance called Blackwater, which has this healing powers, and that's what makes the Order able to live, sometimes hundreds of years.
Yeah.
But even with that advantage, they haven't been able to defeat the Lycans, and that's why engineers and stuff have advanced their technology more hastily to try and combat them as well. So that's why you have these lightning weapons and crazy, crazy weapons in this game, kind of like Resistance or Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
Looks cool though. You know what? We'll be playing it in Yuyasha tomorrow, and we'll probably be streaming it too. So check that out.
All right, so Final Fantasy Typo looks interesting too. Is that like just going to be like Dissidia, or is it going to be like 15, like the combat stuff?
Ooh, I'd say it's probably more like Type 0, or more like 15 than anything, like the action RPG, running around the map quickly.
I heard, and from the footage that they have from the PSP from the Japan, you can look up that footage. That's all on the internet and stuff now. Obviously, it's all in Japanese, but that footage and stuff, it looks more actiony.
It has, I think, a card-based battle system. I think kind of like Chains of Memories.
I was just going to say that.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
So, but it looks really cool. It's really fast-paced. Which isn't something that most people are used to with Final Fantasy. We're getting towards that now.
I was just going to say they're switching it to that.
Yeah, they're getting towards that now with action being incorporated big time. But it looks really cool.
Yeah.
And Yasha, we are going to move on to a few other calls, man. But thank you so much again for calling in.
Nice to see you and hear you.
All right. Yeah, nice to see you. I'll see you.
See you later.
Bye, man.
Bye.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for calling in, Inuyasha.
Such a long-time fan in the chat room and stuff.
Yeah,
it's so good to see his face and hear him. That's awesome.
I was like, oh my god, is this you? Like, am I finally getting to see you? This is so cool. After talking with you guys for so long in the chat room, it takes us a long time to put a face to it sometimes.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just like not all what we're expecting. It's like, oh my god, this is not at all what I was expecting, but it's still cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. Here we go. We got Alex calling in.
Alex.
Hey, Alex, how you doing, man?
Alex.
Hey, Drew. Hey, Greg.
What's up, man?
Nothing much. I just recently got GTA 5 today.
Ooh, PS4 though, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
And how are you liking that?
It's pretty more realistic on PS4 than PS3.
Okay.
There's so much realism.
You did play the PS3 version though?
Yeah, I had it on PS3, pre-ordered it.
Awesome. But you're liking the PS4 version better?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Now, question to you. Do they have heists up yet?
What?
Do they have heists up yet, do you know, on GTA 5?
I think so.
Yeah, I was just going back and forth with a bunch of people that were talking to me about it. I know that Rockstar announced that they were bringing it to the game.
I didn't think it actually released yet.
But I don't think it's been officially released yet, which is crazy because they promised that it would come with the PS4 port, and now the PS4 port's already been out a couple months, and we still don't have heists.
Yeah, it's really getting frustrating, and this is unusual for Rockstar. Like, I feel like they're usually on the ball with this kind of stuff. Yeah. It's unfortunate.
No, Heist is not really out yet, but I actually saw people streaming it live from PlayStation. Like, I think they got it early or something.
Yeah, or it's in like a beta or something for specific users.
Yeah.
I saw some of that stuff too, but it's just, like Drew said, it's just a shame that Rockstar is usually on point with all their games. Like Red Dead released that had 0 issues with it.
Yeah.
Now GTA 5 is kind of falling into the Ubisoft vein of patch after patch. So.
Yeah, unfortunately. But,
Let me, yeah.
Go ahead, Alex, I'm sorry.
I wanted to display it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great game.
No, it's awesome, yeah.
I had a lot of fun with it. I want to get back to it eventually. Yeah. I haven't. I've been busy with some other things. Yeah. But it definitely was a huge step up in the right direction past GTA 4, in my opinion.
Yeah, easily. Yeah. GTA 4 was not as good as GTA 3 coming off of that. And then GTA 4, even the DLC was probably some of the highlights of that game, but the main story in that was a...
Yeah, I agree.
Not my thing.
All those open world games, it's tough for them to hold my attention. Assassin's Creed obviously has had an issue with that.
Yeah.
GTA 4 had that same problem, but 5 definitely was holding my attention.
Yeah. The story was really on point with this just as much as all of the extracurricular stuff. I guess that would be or side quests, I would just say.
Yeah.
Extracurricular being more school. But no, yeah, GTA 5 definitely, I think, pulled off a lot of amazing feats.
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, Alex.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about? I'm sorry I cut you off there.
I actually have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's like, I want to talk about The Last Guardian.
Okay.
You know that game?
Yes.
Of course. Yes.
Drew and I know this game very well.
Definitely.
It's been like 4 years since they announced that game, and 2 days ago, Sony confirmed that it's still being in development.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about that?
Do you want to take this one?
It went through the same exact thing in 2012.
Yeah.
The trademark expired, or whatever you want to call it. Everybody flipped out, and then a few days later, Sony, responded and then, reenacted the trademark, and the exact same thing just happened a few days ago. But once again, everybody is kind of hoping this game gets canceled. Everybody's just ready to jump on and be like, yeah, I told you so. This game's canceled. It's been canceled and all this kind of stuff. And for that reason, I'm worried that it's going to have that Order 1886 effect where people are just not going to let it be good.
Yeah, which I'm scared of because I have such high hopes still for this game.
Yeah, but I think it's coming. They keep saying that they're working on it. I don't think Sony would just flat out lie about that. No. I think that it's taken a long time. They're bringing it to PS4. They're probably completely redeveloping it in some ways.
From the ground up, I would imagine.
Yeah.
But it's possible that we see it at E3 or TGS this year. For sure. It's possible.
Quote, every year.
Yeah, but I think it's really getting...
It has to happen
It's
soon
close to the time at this point, yeah.
It's not like Shuhei was the only one that mentioned this. It's so many interviews with so many Sony executives, time after time again. It's still in development. It's still something that's happening. So, like Drew said, I don't think it's one guy that leaked it and might have seen something or lied about it to us. Since everybody's confirming it, it has to be real at this point.
I agree.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, man. Thanks for calling in, Alex.
Thanks for chatting. Thanks for the question.
Alright, so I'll see you guys later.
Stay awesome.
See you later, Alex.
You too.
I love people.
I love people as well. People are awesome.
People are so awesome. Everything is awesome.
Let's read up some Twitch arts here. Thank you to Krillian Killing, Maynade, Camrut, Plamania, Pac-Man, the Level Up Show fan, who's also in Yuyasha, Programmer X, Legacy 11, the 9 Fox, Greg Verga, Like If You Cry Every Time. The Level Up Network is also following us now on Twitch.
That's awesome.
I don't know how that happened.
I
didn't even do that. Oh, another call from BMC.
BMC.
Hey, Chris, how you doing, man?
Christopher.
Hello. Hey, Greg, just letting you know the heist there, it's up on the website for Rockstar. I guess they must have a new trailer or something. BM is the one that told me about it earlier today.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw they released something. I just didn't know if it was still in the game yet.
Yeah. My guess, and this is just my personal opinion, is they're going to probably release Heist around the same time they do the PC version.
Yeah.
Because they've been saying it for months, just like you guys said earlier, and so I mean, you guys know I'm the big GTA fan, so
is there any official?
As soon as I find out any other news, I'll let everybody know.
Is there any official release date on the PC version yet, though?
Well, last I knew, I believe it was March 24th.
Oh, for real?
Okay.
I didn't even realize they had a specific date.
That seems likely. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's an awesome prediction. I would completely agree with that. If they don't get it out by the PC version, they just kind of ruined
They
the
failed.
Originally it was PC. I'm sorry, it was originally PS3 and Xbox 360. They said they brought up the heist thing, never came out. Xbox One and PC4, still didn't come out. So they gotta do something.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I agree with Drew though. I feel like if they don't get it out by PC, then they definitely failed the consumer.
Yeah, definitely. And they kind of already
like
failed.
You also said like you said in the show earlier, Rockstar's usually right up on this thing. And this time around, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what happened on this moment.
They're just spreading themselves too thin, I think. Yeah. They're probably already in works on Red Dead Redemption or whatever. Maybe Agent.
Really,
Where did that go?
Yeah, that was.
Forget the Last Guardian. Where's Agent at?
Our PS3 exclusive. That
So maybe they're spreading themselves a little too thin, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in, Chris.
Yeah, let you guys know.
All right, see you later.
Thanks, man.
What do you guys know? Bye.
Mike says, have Drew adjust his mic volume up and Greg down slightly.
Okay.
And that should make us hopefully better.
It's funny because earlier, we couldn't get your mic working at all.
And now I'm really loud.
Yeah. All right, so that's done.
Yeah.
Let us know, Mike, if that worked. I turned mine up just a little bit, and I turned Greg's down a little bit.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
A tad little bitty.
A little bit, eh?
A little bitty. What was I going to say?
I love when you and Dean were doing your Michael Caine impressions.
Oh my god, from the
that
from
just
the Dark Knight. I was
me up.
crying. We did it. We were talking about Gotham, which you can go check out all of our reaction times at youtube.com/the level up show. Level spelled LVL. I'm gonna go with the plugs here.
Good job.
But yeah, no, he was talking about it on Gotham, about how he correlates both Alfreds together, and he just starts talking British, and then it just carried over.
I don't even know if that was British.
He doesn't speak British. He just loses words.
He just goes like, "It's a little baby. I'm just a wee little baby." Like,
I cry every time.
It's
I don't know
funny.
why.
That is not Alfred.
It's not Alfred in the slightest.
But
And
it's
that's why
hilarious.
I always tell him it is.
Oh man. Oh, we got Jimmy calling in.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Hold on. Okay, there we go.
There we go. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
How are you watching us this evening? On the PC or on the PS4?
PS4.
Niceness.
Nice.
Alright, so I just really want to say off really fast. I have finally succeeded 100 followers on Instagram.
Woo!
Nice. Jimmy coming through.
You know what hurt you, man? Is your ridiculous Instagram name.
Okay, so my question is, would you guys want exoskeletons or movements in the next Call of Duty game?
Exoskeletons or Moon Man
Okay.
in the next Call of Duty game?
I'm glad you translated that for
I
me.
think-
'cause-
Jump boots and the Swift theme.
Okay.
I think that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Personally, I haven't played a Call of Duty game in forever. The last Call of Duty game I played was probably Black Ops 2, and the one that I really enjoyed. I played like here and there, some modes and stuff like that, but I don't know, I'm just kind of tired of it, to be honest with you. So
Yeah.
for me personally, I wouldn't care what they put in the game. What I think fans would like the most, they already did the moon, didn't they? I thought they did like Exo Zombie
Ghost,
mode.
I thought Ghost had some space.
That's what I
moments.
thought with it too. So I would say go exoskeleton.
First time Call of Duty ever put exo movements.
Oh, can they go with neither?
Yeah, do
'Cause-
something different. Do something new.
I mean, Sledgehammer, that's their thing now. I think
Yeah.
that from now on, their Advanced Warfare, let
Yeah.
them do that as their once every 3 years thing
Yeah.
with exoskeletons and all that kind of stuff. But I hope that Treyarch does something completely new and fresh.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I think that's why they want the 3 different studios working on the game. One more time, man.
I really hope that they actually do something new, but I think it's gonna be kind of hard to get like old movements because I'm in love with
I'm in
exo
love with the
movements, and
stripper.
it's gonna be for me to adapt again to like normal movements.
Okay, no, I can understand that. It's very fast paced in Advanced Warfare, so it's
Yeah.
going to take an adjustment if it's going back to the normal speed and whatever Treyarch does.
Yeah, I just think this genre overall, Call of Duty has been very saturated. They've hit a lot of good stuff, but like Advanced Warfare was something totally different, totally new, and look how successful it was.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I think
happy
go
about
back to
that.
the fresh stuff. You know what I mean?
I agree completely. Jimmy, we're going to go to another caller, man. Thanks as always.
Thanks for calling. Thanks for watching. Congrats on the 100 Instagram followers.
Like usual.
I don't know what just happened, but it was
I have
awesome.
no idea.
I enjoyed every second of it.
Congrats on your Instagram follows, man.
Instagram followers 100 for Jimmy. Jimmy getting all his Instagram followers. Come and follow the Level Up Show. See how I brought it full circle?
Totally.
That was awesome.
I love it. Yeah, guys, make sure you keep doing that. We got a few more Twitch follows here from TD Time Guy, Botzilla Plays, Ender Brine Girl 12, and Krillin Killing. Keep those coming, guys. Twitch.tv/The Level Up Show. You can follow our artists there. If you're watching live from PlayStation, hit that little heart button right now. And if you want to see a higher quality stream, go over to Twitch.tv/The Level Up Network.
Where we look sexier, as I'm told.
Yeah, well, you can see every pore over there. It's
All
not
of my
good.
all of my man beard. It's
not
all good.
It's not good at all.
All of it is good. None of it is bad.
You can see how unattractive we are there.
I imagine it's just us as skeletons.
Yeah, you just like you switch streams and it just turns us into like
It's
zombies.
awesome. I would be okay with
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
It's the Talking Dead.
All right, guys, Skype is still live at the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds, no spaces. Let's go to.
I'm gonna hit up the chat on the network and see if we get any comments there.
And I will be on the show.
Look at us.
Look at us, we're
We're like the 2 peas in a pod.
Yeah, just keep going.
Some would call us sister.
Sister.
Didn't know how much I missed ya. Enderman2930 says, "Hi guys, Enderman, I haven't seen you before."
He's
And
new. He just followed.
I'm so happy that you just followed, and he says he has a question. Feel free to Skype us in and ask us that question,
Michael.
or feel free to put us in here.
Michael is skyping in right now. Let's take this call.
Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Michael.
Hey,
How are you?
Hey, what's going on, man?
hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep, we hear you, man.
Okay, I can't hear you that well. Alright, so, have you guys played The Order yet? Is this a thing that's happened?
We have not. We are both going tomorrow to GameStop to get our order copy.
Well, actually, I have mine digital pre-ordered, so I could.
Or
play-
yeah.
I could play it at 3 a.m.,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to do that. I have work tomorrow,
Yeah.
so we're gonna do it tomorrow though for Level Up Quick Play around 6 p.m. Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So, have you read any reviews about the order yet?
We have read all of the reviews.
Yes, we have read the disastrous reviews.
All right. So this is where my question is going to come from.
Go.
So I've read a couple of reviews as well, and it baffles me a little bit how like a high-profile game like this, and let's throw Destiny in the bucket here too, starts off with like a great concept and then falls short. Like, do you know how that happens? Like, how is this kind of
I'll let you
process
start here.
work?
Okay.
We start with like great.
Okay. I just want to say that every game now, I said it before, not every game is going to be a Last of Us. Everybody is looking for such a revolutionary thing with each consistent title that comes up here. And what people have to understand is The Order is a game that, yeah, we might have gotten a Gears of War cover-based shooter before. Or, yeah, we might have gotten Uncharted, which tells probably one of the best stories of all time in video games. But when it comes down to it, if The Order does tell a good story and it has decent gameplay and it's not doing anything bad, it's not buggy, it just doesn't have any of those extra modes or anything new, why is that to say that it's a bad game? You know what I mean?
I agree completely, man.
Yeah, well, I'm not really getting at so much like, so a lot of criticism has been about the length of the game and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much going there, or like lack of multiplayer mode, also not really a huge concern.
Okay.
Kind of looking more like the actual, like the story.
Okay.
So they've got, same with Destiny. Destiny apparently had a really locked-in story, and then somehow it got chopped up and botched last minute. And I'm just curious if you guys personally knew how like the companies worked, like how that happens in the process.
I don't think that happened with The Order. I think
Yeah.
they made the game they wanted to make, and they delivered the game that they always planned on making. It's just that reviewers and some consumers had a different idea on what this game was supposed to be. I don't know if they were misled by the developers or if they just wanted to believe this game was something else. But it's always been advertised as a linear third-based cover shooter that is very heavy on the cinematics and
Quick-time events.
and quick-time events and graphical fidelity. No multiplayer, no co-op. This was all said from the very beginning. And people still went into it expecting that for some reason. I don't like that. I think that you should grade the game for what it is. And if it's doing a bad job at those things, fine.
Yeah.
But it sounds like what it was trying to do.
It accomplished.
It accomplished.
Yeah.
Like the cinematics are seamless. It's a beautiful game. It tells a pretty cool and entertaining fiction, is what I'm reading from most reviews. So I don't know. I just feel like maybe people should wait and actually play this game as opposed to just reading all the reviews.
I agree with you 100%. To get back to your specific question, Michael, we had a lot of the criticisms with the story weren't necessarily the story itself, but that it ended abruptly. And I just want to point out that these guys are Ready at Dawn as the studio that's working on this, and these are the two guys, not two guys, it's not two people. It was a very small team that worked on the PSP versions of the God of War games, the side stories there, and since they had their inception of the first God of War game, they've been thinking about this story. This was always the game they set out to make. So this fiction and this lore hopefully sells well enough for them to turn it into a franchise, because they have a lot of ideas that are going with this. So I don't think they were going to be able to fit into one game.
Yeah, I think this is slightly spoiler-y territory, but the game ends abruptly is what I'm reading. It kind of ends on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
So I have to imagine that Ready at Dawn expects to make another game.
Yeah.
And I hope that Sony allows that to happen,
And they get the
because
chance.
they've created their engine now. That was probably a few years of the development cycle, was just creating this engine. Now they can move on and maybe try and do co-op in the next game. Maybe try and do some more dynamic weapon trees and stuff like that. Things that people were complaining about with this first game. Maybe they can rectify it with the second one. But it probably does need to sell, I would say, 2 to 3 million copies for that to happen.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to wait and see.
100%.
Cool. Yeah, that's a good answer. I'll look forward to hearing what you guys think about it.
100%. We will be playing the game tomorrow. If you want to catch us, we'll be doing a stream on that on the Level Up show at Twitch. So be sure to heart us, and then you'll get our email notifications for when we go live with that.
Cool. Yeah, I'll drop in.
All
Good news,
right.
man.
For sure.
Nice chatting with you.
All right, man. Thanks for taking my call.
See you, Mike.
Anytime, Michael.
A lot of people want to talk about The Order. This might be a theme of tonight, especially as more people come in that didn't hear us already talk about it.
I don't want to repeating myself for a game like this, though, because I never had high expectations for it, and I want to point that out to people. It's like, I was always excited for this game, but I was never going to hold it to a standard of The Last of Us or an Uncharted 2 or The Walking Dead for me.
Yeah.
And so me going in with just being excited to play something new, it's a new IP. I feel like we should just be excited about that.
Yeah, and I think even more to be excited about is that it's not broken.
Yeah, it's came out. No patches have been
No.
needed. It didn't release with any patches, at least from what I read. And it does what it does perfectly.
Supposedly it is polished.
Yeah.
It might be a polished turd, we might
Yeah.
find out. But it is polished. Like it's solid lock 30 frames per second, 1080p, no glitches, a seamless cinematic experience. So at least they got that right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's good.
You gotta give them credit where credit is due.
Yeah. Got another call from Tempest.
Temper. Yes.
What's up, William?
How you doing?
Doing great, man. What's going on?
Not too much. Actually, I'm probably going to continue this thing about the order. You know what? I played the game in the summer. I knew what I was expecting.
Okay.
And I don't know why all the big hoop hap about it.
Yeah.
I'm still getting it. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
$60. It doesn't bother me. If it has a like you said, guys, compelling story, I'm hooked. And.
Yeah.
And actually, if I think back, I think originally Uncharted didn't even have multiplayer.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
The original Drake's Fortune.
Right. That's right. And they didn't add it into the second game. And I'm hoping that people will just give this game a chance, play it, enjoy the experience, because I like the idea of the whole folklore they're going to go with this.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I like the world that they established definitely with this game, and that's what intrigued me from the get-go, is this cool concept. And I just want to give you some high hopes here. No publicity is bad publicity. So if anything, this controversy is going to help sell the game. I think people are going to want to check it out.
Yeah.
Exactly, because people, the bad publicity will actually get people to play it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, give me more.
Fine.
If that means I get the Order 1887, everybody give it a 1 out of 5. I don't care at that point.
Yeah, because it's
right.
definitely the truth. I've been watching the
one thing I've
forums.
noticed about the reviews, because I've kind of been catching all day, they're all over the place too.
Yeah.
And I think it all really comes down to personal opinion.
100%.
And and always people shouldn't go on judge on reviews, because I have played games in the past that got like superb ratings.
Yeah.
And I hated them. And in games that have been mediocre, I end up loving. And it all comes down to personal choice.
I mean, all these critics, all these reviewers, they're just us.
Yeah.
They're people that review games for a living, obviously, but it's just another man or woman's opinion. It's no different than your opinion.
Yeah.
So if you have personal
Exactly.
preferences, like don't let these guys like lead you in the wrong direction if they're not somebody that you always agree with.
Yeah.
Like you have your reviewers, I think, that it's like I usually agree with this guy, so I'm probably going to trust his opinion. Like a Greg Miller or a Colin Moriarty.
Yeah.
Typically, my taste is very similar to their taste.
Yeah.
So when they did their review today, I'm kind of funny, and they said it's a fun, entertaining game. I'm not going to come back to it. It's not a game that I'm going to remember forever, but it's a solid 7, and I don't regret playing it. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I can go.
That's exactly what I want right now. Yeah.
That's what I want right now. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah. And I think.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I was going to say, I think, like you said, I think for people to read reviews, it's one thing to go out on the internet and search for a review, but you shouldn't base your playing of a game based on that. If you like a game, if you have the money to spend on the game, go out and do it. And the best way to do that, if you want to read reviews, and you must have reviews in order to buy your games, do what Drew said and align yourself with somebody that has a pretty similar taste to what you have.
Yeah.
And you'll end up getting the best results that way, I think.
Definitely.
And the other thing is, like, the game, it's even though it's bad, or like whatever they say it's bad or whatever.
Yeah.
For graphically, like it's like I know when I played it, it was running really good.
Yeah.
Back in the summer, and I knew what I was expecting, and I forgot exactly what I wanted to word it, but anyways, I think people should just give it a chance and out and whatever. And all I was going to mention is the only game now I'm looking forward to besides the Order now is Bloodborne, and I have actually really high hopes for that one. And I think Drew's been talking about it, and I know I've been talking about it. I want to talk about it all the time, but anyways.
Yeah. We've been talking about this earlier actually, and it's going to come down to Final Fantasy Type 0 and Bloodborne for me. And I want to play Bloodborne, but the more I watch trailers, I get it. It looks cool, and I understand why people are excited for it. But the more I look at trailers, the more I'm like, this is typically not the kind of game I like.
And that's just what it falls into for me.
Yeah.
I can watch all the trailers. I can appreciate why people like that game. It's just not a game that I see myself personally playing.
Like, I don't really like that grotesque horror gothic.
Yeah.
When I play a game, there are some dark games that I play, like The Last of Us is dark, but not like this is dark.
No.
Like just
this is meant to be grotesque, and it's meant to fill that niche of those people that want that.
I'm not into that really, so for that reason, I'm like, maybe I should play a Final Fantasy again. I haven't played a Final Fantasy in a long time.
Yeah.
Type 0 is it's one I heard was always good. It's just we never got the chance to play it over here in
And now
America.
it's finally getting ported. Everybody talks so highly of it,
Yeah.
and there must be a reason why they're bringing it to PS4 and Xbox One. So.
And for God's sakes, it comes with the Final Fantasy 15 demo.
How could you not want it immediately?
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Like I'm actually I've been waiting, and I actually also want to mention about the Last Guardian. I still think it is going to come out, whether it comes out as The Last Guardian or another name. I think it's still coming out sometime. I really still have high hopes for that one as well.
Yep.
So,
You are right in our boat, sir. We make the Three Musketeers, me, you, and Drew, because we have high hopes for the Order, we have high hopes for the Last Guardian, and I'm totally with you, man.
okay, and the only one other thing I want to mention, I actually bought one of your shirts today,
Woo!
Drew, and I'm looking forward to getting it in the next few days, like a couple weeks. 'Cause
Well,
it takes a little
you
longer
best
than they can.
you best
So,
model it for us then and tweet us a picture of you wearing the shirt.
I will do that, and I'll send a picture. How's that?
Perfect. If I'm not tagged in it, I will be upset with you, sir.
Yeah, Kristen actually got me the.
Okay, no problem. Take it easy, guys. Have a good night.
See you later, man. I was
Bye.
gonna say that Kristen actually got me the hoodie recently. Did you know that?
Yeah,
You
Valentine's
saw it.
Day.
Yeah, for Valentine's Day. she got me the hoodie.
D-Day, they're in love.
I
makes
love
me
it.
happy.
It's so soft and comfortable, guys. If you want to check out our t-shirts and
I ordered the
hoodies,
exact one.
you can go to the levelupshow.spreadshirt.com. It's right there on the sign on the banner.
No, it looks really good, and I always wanted a hoodie, Level
Yeah.
Up Show, so I ordered the same one that you got.
Nice. Good job. Thank you for all the support, guys. If you have bought t-shirts or if you're following us, let's look at a few follows. Let's see who we got here. Our most recent follow was from Climax V2342. Thank you so much, man. Keep those Twitch hearts coming, guys. We are live every single week with the Level Up Show and the Level Up Direct. Level Up Direct on Thursdays, Level Up Show on Sundays. So if you don't want to miss anything, go to twitch.tv/the Level Up Show. You can heart or you can subscribe there. You can also follow us live from PlayStation right now by hitting that little heart button. We're almost at 100 people in the room. Tell your friends, guys. Let's get to 100 in here.
Drew, hit my heart button.
Hearts.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
That's exactly what I wanted you to say.
Is that
I
what
was
you
like,
wanted?
I hope he does it right.
Okay, here we go. We've got Connor calling in.
Connor.
Connor.
Hopefully not the Connor from Assassin's Creed 3.
No.
Connor, how are you?
Good. One question.
Yeah.
What is your favorite horror game?
Favorite horror game? Is that what you said?
Yeah, horror.
Horror.
Do you want to go first?
You know what? I haven't played that many horror games. I did play the Resident Evil games when I was younger. I did play Dead Space.
Yeah.
Dead Space was excellent.
The original.
The original Dead Space, the first one. I really enjoyed the first Dead Space. There are certain games that have horror aspects. I consider The Last of Us kind of like a action horror survival kind of game. I like the scary moments in that game, but I don't play enough horror games. I like PT. I will say.
I was just gonna say the first thing that jumped in my mind was PT, and that didn't necessarily make me like scream out loud. I'm never that type of person when I play horror games, but that did make me cringe a bit and also jump a bunch of times.
Yeah.
That I want to point out. I can't think of the name right now. The other first-person game you're going through the asylum that was free for PlayStation.
Outlast.
Outlast. There we go. That one was another really good one. I played that a bunch with my friends. That was really fun. And not really a horror game, but Alone in the Dark Inferno. It was a game that came out that got terrible reviews. Nobody loved it, and that game scared the hell out of me.
That was on your games
I love to hate.
It was pretty good.
I'm sorry. What was that, Connor?
Even the DLC was pretty good.
What game is that?
The DLC for Outlast.
Oh yeah, the whistleblower. That was awesome. He was my favorite character in that series. So then to get it focused on him and segmented it into his own little story there, that was awesome.
Another great one going off of PT was Silent Hill 2. I mean, that was an excellent game.
That's OG horror.
It's OG horror, and that was one of the top games actually on our Level Up Bowl for the Game of the Year or Game of All Time actually. So there's a lot of people that really enjoy Silent Hill 2.
Easily.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about the DLC for The Evil Within?
I haven't touched anything with Evil Within, and that's great. I have the Evil Within.
You do?
I do. I bought Alien Isolation. I bought Evil Within around the holidays because they were on sale half off, and I haven't even touched Evil Within yet. I have so much to play. I have such a big backlog.
Our backlogs are insane, but we try to cover stuff as best as we can, and I think we hit a majority of it. The Evil Within I want to get to, though, eventually.
I will get to that, for sure.
Yeah,
all right, man.
The ending was not pretty good because it had some questions with it.
Okay. Well, you know what? When I play it, I will talk to you about the Evil Within, man. We're going to move on to a few other calls, but thanks for calling in, Connor.
Okay.
Thank you, Hona. I try to use accents just to get people to smile on video when I see them on video. I got a little grin from Connor there.
I want to see this on the big screen.
On the big screen?
Look at that! We just did it!
Are you freaking out?
All 6 people are seeing this right now on Level Up Network.
Proud of us.
Not a lot of people watching over there. But
It's
if you
so
are,
beautiful.
there you go. You can see it all big screen and everything. We got a higher quality stream over at the Level Up Network, guys. Go to twitch.tv/the Level Up Network to check it out.
It's so good.
Yeah, definitely.
This is the part, I'm still a fan. As much as I am part of the show now and assimilated with them and best friends with these people, I get so excited about all the nerdy quirks that we do.
And also, Diclonius, Jose wants me to play some more Alien Isolation. I will get back to Alien Isolation.
You like that too, right?
I did like it. You know, the first couple hours that I played, I liked. Probably maybe 4 hours I was into it. And it was good so far. I liked the way it was setting up the atmosphere, and you hadn't seen the alien yet for a while, and I actually liked that. I liked that they were building the tension and not letting you see it even when it was, lurking in the darkness and stuff like that. So after the order, I think I'll jump back into Alien.
And get back into that guy.
Definitely. Guys, Skype is still open at the Level Up Show. Spell it exactly how it sounds, no spaces. Feel free to call in and we can talk about anything gaming related. Maybe a little bit of TV and movies too, if you really want to talk about that. So let us know, guys.
We will talk to you about anything.
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
50 Shades of Grey, if that's what you want to talk about.
Yeah, you saw 50 Shades of Grey.
I did, and it made me uncomfortable.
It did. Yeah, I heard most of what people are saying is that it was uncomfortable because it didn't really nail the fetish part of it all. It just kind of came off like abuse instead.
I heard that if you read the book, it was disappointing, and then if you were seeing the movie just like I did, not reading the book, it was uncomfortable because it was scary, kind of.
Derek!
Hello, Greg. How's it going?
How are you, sir?
Oh my god, I am tired.
Why are you tired? Have you been playing too many games?
Yeah.
What have you been playing?
You recommended I play Ocarina of Time on this here 3DS, so...
That's awesome sauce. Have you not jumped into Majora's Mask?
No, he said that I need to play Ocarina of Time first.
You never played Ocarina of Time. You can't play Majora's Mask if you haven't played Ocarina of Time.
Majora's Mask is the sequel to it.
Yes!
Yeah. Wait, how have you not played Ocarina of Time?
I grew up on Sega.
I feel so sorry for you, man.
I want to cry right now.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We still love you, but...
My parents raised me wrong, according to somebody in the show.
Did you own the GameCube?
I'm guessing Mike said that to him.
Yeah, easily. And you said you did own the GameCube?
Xbox and PS2 at the time.
Ooh, wow, you even missed out on Wind Waker. You never played Wind Waker then, man?
Oh my god.
Never played Wind Waker.
Oh my god, Derek, you have so much to catch up on.
That's one of my top Zelda games of all time.
That is
I
up
love
there,
that.
yeah.
I'm sorry, it's just, well, you're only allowed a certain amount of consoles, so...
That's true, you are. Well, it's not that you're allowed a certain amount. Maybe you were younger and your parents didn't want to buy you all the consoles, and I can understand that.
Nintendo always had the worst marketing, so my mom was like, you want a Wii? What is that? So that
a Wii U?
Is that
an add-on for the Wii? What is that?
My mom doesn't know things.
Yeah. Derek, do you have a question, man? Uh-oh.
Is he cutting out?
Wait, can you guys hear me?
Now we can.
Yep, we hear you.
Okay. So I was kind of thinking, would you rather have to have every single video game be ending... hold on. Would you rather have every video game end with a QuickTime event, or just play through Superman 64 just once to get it all out of the way?
Well, I already have played through Superman 64,
and regretted every ounce of that decision.
I was young enough not to realize how bad it was, so, you know what I mean?
Actually, no, that's true, too. When I played it, it wasn't bad, but now looking back on it...
Oh, yeah, 100%. But when I played it, I was just like, I rented it from Blockbuster, and I was like, this is whatever. This is a Superman game.
Yeah.
The flying through the rings, through the green fog and stuff, I was like, this is not fun. But I wasn't like, this is the worst game ever.
Yeah.
This will be remembered forever as the worst game. It's just like...
It happened at the time that it was at. And for me personally, I don't mind the QuickTime event endings on video games.
Uncharted did it.
One noticeable one is the spoilers for the new Tomb Raider, the Tomb Raider reboot.
Yeah.
That was a QuickTime event at the end there, and I didn't think it took away from the story at all. It kind of made it cool because it signified her double pistols there.
I mean, it wasn't a great boss battle. It wasn't even a good boss battle.
No.
It was a low point for Uncharted as well, when you just are running up at the end and then you do a couple punches by hitting a few buttons and it's over. Yeah. I was just like, okay, that wasn't really a good boss battle, but up until that point, I was like, this is a fun game.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Uncharted the whole way through, and then the end was just like, okay, that could have been better.
Yeah.
So I'm okay. As long as the rest of the game is pretty good, I'm okay with ending on a quick time.
If I enjoyed my ride up until then, I'm happy.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Alrighty then. How about you, Derek? What's your answer to that one?
Well, since I haven't played a Nintendo system outside of this here 3DS,
I want to cry.
doing a little advertising right there. I guess QuickTime events, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really want to play
Like,
Super Mario
I
64
kind of think
forever.
of QuickTime events as that way to get that over the top action out of the way, because no matter how hard you try, you're just not going to be able to pull it off with your standard command set list that you have for the game.
No, typically not. It would require some pretty cool mechanics and innovation to pull off the God of War QuickTime mechanics in real time in your control.
Yeah.
Like, that would be crazy. Like,
oh my god.
imagine if you actually were doing that entire yourself. Like, you would feel like the ultimate badass.
I think we're going to get there, though, eventually.
That
I think
would be
right now
awesome.
this is just the stepping stone. What was it before QuickTime events? What was, like, the big thing? I'm trying to think of what it was.
I don't know. I mean...
I feel like the big... Remember, for the longest time, I always go back to this, Kingdom Hearts, you used to control the camera angle with L1 and R1 before the right stick was even a thing. Now, if the camera isn't on the right stick, I'm pretty sure you're not a video.
Oh, I mean, at one point we had just one joystick with the Nintendo 64, and you had to use the C arrows to strafe. It was just a disaster.
Yeah, so I think these are just the stepping stones that we have to go through, and I think QuickTime events are going to pass us just like anything else is.
Thank you, Carlos Kid, for the Twitch art, by the way.
Hot toast.
Keep those coming, guys. So...
I hope we get to become Kratos and do all that stuff. That would be awesome.
Through virtual reality as well. Let's not forget that.
Where are we?
All right, Derek. Thanks again for the question.
Welcome. I hope to see you both again sometime soon.
We hope so as well. See you later, man.
Yeah.
Love you, Derek.
Love you, Greg.
Party people.
Party people.
I like how he was posed the whole time.
He likes to walk around now during his.
Now he's presenting himself to us. I like it.
I like when he stays far in the back and then he kind of walks up slowly.
He did that last week.
Well, you know what the thing is. It's like he's walking up and giving a presentation.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It's good. Derek's the man.
We dig it.
We dig it. All right, let's go back to the chat room for a little while until you guys call in again. It's open on Skype at the Level Up Show. As Puss just posted, check out our Patreon, guys. It's the best way to support our network. You can donate and get rewards in return. So keep that coming.
TX Puck says, a 50 Shades of Grey game?
Ooh.
No.
That sounds...
We don't want that. I feel like we got that already. It was God of War. That's what's telling you how violent the movie is.
Also, thank you to DK, Guitar Star, and Gravy Biscuits for Twitch hearting us on one of the pages. I'm not sure which one.
But either way, we still love you, because you loved us.
Derek says he's a late night talk show host.
Oh,
that's why he walks up.
Oh, that's why he does the little... Late Night with Derek Caw.
Yeah.
Can you take over Daniel Craig?
Caw.
Wait, is that his name? Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig?
No, that's James Bond.
That's James Bond.
Craig Ferguson.
There you go.
I'm like, I'll get there eventually. I just gotta roll it out. I roll through it.
You got there.
I got there in the end.
Are we excited for PlayStation VR, also known as Project Morpheus?
I've never done any of the virtual reality stuff yet. I haven't even messed with Oculus.
Yeah.
I've seen some videos and stuff like that. Everybody that says it, I've read interviews and reviews of stuff, and they all seem to love it. I mean, I'd be willing to try anything once.
Yeah. It all comes down to the price point. If they get that out there for $200, I think I will buy it for sure.
Yeah, easily.
Just for the novelty of it.
Yeah.
I've never done virtual reality.
Never in my life.
So I think it would be really cool if they pull it off. I mean, everything that I've watched, when people put it on their head, it's just the reaction, the smiles on their faces. It's like, this must be awesome.
Yeah, and the one thing I see recurring is that downhill derby thing that everyone lays down and they just... I would love that. I would easily love that. And I spent $120 on PlayStation Move items, so I think I could drop $200.
Imagine a Heavy Rain style game where you're investigating a crime scene and you're holding up the PlayStation Move as a flashlight and you're looking around and getting down on your knees to inspect the floor.
The one I think of is Until Dawn, the one that's coming out. Yeah, that would be perfect for that.
Virtual reality, it could be awesome. It really could.
It could be sick.
And I think this is just the beginning. I think this generation is the stepping stone, but next generation, I imagine it might be bundled with consoles.
Yeah, we might even see that later in this, because PS3 and Xbox 360 lasted us 10 years.
Yeah.
They keep getting longer and longer, so who knows how long PS4 is.
Jimmy's calling back in.
Jimmy!
Welcome back, Jimmy.
Hey, what's up, Andrew and Greg?
What's going on, man?
Alright, so when somebody said 50 Shades of Grey TV, game, what would you rather have, 50 Shades of Grey game or 50 Shades of Grey TV show?
Both are not appealing to me.
No.
I would pick the game only because it would be one thing and done for me.
I think that it would be, once again, it'd be like novelty to have the game. It'd be like, I need to play this.
Yeah, you have
this
to
is going to be so ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, playing through this game.
Quick time events of beating a girl.
BDSM, just quick time events the entire time. Like, who doesn't want to play that? That would be very exciting. I do not have any interest in a TV show at all.
Not in the slightest. The material is just not appealing to me.
No.
I feel like if it was, I don't know, I feel like if they based it and grounded it more, maybe, but it's not grounded at all. It's literally meant to be a fantasy.
I have no idea how they're going to stretch this to 3 movies. And I don't know what the books do, but how the hell do
Well,
they
the first movie,
this?
I saw the movie. The first movie ends, and you're like, what? Like, that's how it ends? So I could like, I'm already intrigued to see, like, what happens.
Really?
It's like, I would go see the 50 Shades of Grey.
Pulled you in.
They pulled me in because then I got attached to the girl. I felt bad for her.
She's being abused the whole movie.
She cried, I cried, I felt bad, I wanted to leave the theater, my cousin didn't let me.
He's basically a rapist.
That's what I said. I thought he was a serial killer, and my cousin's like, no, she loves him. I'm like, how? Why does she love him?
Girls have some sick, twisted fantasies, is all I gotta say.
Yeah, easily.
If this is your power fantasy, being abused by a man, then there's a problem here.
It was like peacock feather. It's a whole slew of mess in there. How about you, man? Would you rather have the game or the TV show?
Seriously, I missed a lot because I did not know what you guys were talking about. Like, for some reason, I feel like I want to watch the movie, but, like, on the other side, I do not want to watch the movie at all.
Yeah. That's how I was, and then my cousin dragged me to it. I think it's worth watching just to see it, and then from there, you can dictate whether or not you want to continue watching it. It's definitely worth, like, if it goes up on Netflix eventually, I would recommend watching it on Netflix just to see it. It's a controversial cultural piece at this point. Everyone's talking about it, so it's something to see, something to watch.
Plus, I doubt it that my parents will allow me to watch it too. That's like the other problem there. But if they have a 50 Shades of Grey game, it will be banned everywhere.
Oh, 100%. Like, that's adult
no place will let to that even like launch.
Yeah, definitely. I agree, man.
And if there was a 50 Shades of Grey game, I would know everything. I know I know everything.
Oh my god.
This is freaking me
out.
This
took a turn.
I know, I don't know.
Are you Christian Grey?
Are you the 49 Shades of Grey? And Christian Grey is just the extra shade?
You know, does it just say? Wait, no, I got nothing.
I was like, he's gonna come back.
Alright, Jimmy.
We still love you, Jimmy.
See you later, man.
I love you more.
That's the way to do it.
Potato Jones.
I doubt it.
But Potato Jones, thank you for the Twitch shirt. Let's
awesome name.
Let's do our trailer debut. Do you want to do that real quick?
Oh my god, I'm scared.
There's a really cool trailer that released today, guys.
We watched it, and let's watch it with you.
Yeah.
And we can make it big screen if you're on PC.
Yes, we can.
Stepping on the beat.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
Crying baby, never good, right, Greg?
You never go to a crying baby in the movies.
Home is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of yarn and blood of your own. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream. Long ago, old Yharnam was overrun by the plague.
They say blood maybe 50 times in this trailer.
Easily. They have to emphasize it at this point.
Heard there are the howls of beasts.
The actual gameplay elements of this look better to me than the cinematic.
Yeah, I agree.
First, the blood satiates us, soothes our
And it looks more appealing to me, I will say, than Blood, or not Blood, more than Demon Souls or Dark Souls. Yeah.
What is that?
The blood makes us human, makes us more than human, makes us human no more.
these designs are awesome. They really are. I like that they're very innovative with the grotesque designs and whatnot.
Every single creature that we've come to know is now convoluted.
And I love that shotgun. That's really cool.
And so, the hunt begins again.
Oh, damn!
We did that for about 5 minutes as we watched the trailer. That was what we took away from. Did you do the VO for that? I don't know how to feel right now, everybody. I'm sitting next to him. You're only hearing it.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to TX Puck. He said if you didn't get a shout out, he would be very upset. So we're shouting you out.
Shout out TX Puck.
Oh.
Yeah, we're above 100.
I got too excited. I couldn't do it.
Bogey got flipped out.
Bogey's freaking out.
Thank you, guys. We're above 100 in the room now. 113 now, actually. Thanks for joining. If you are new to the Level Up Network, this is Level Up Direct. It's a gaming dedicated talk show on every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We take Skype calls talking about gaming and other things. So if you like this, please heart or subscribe at twitch.tv/Level Up Show. You can also heart us live from PlayStation by hitting the heart button right now. Also, if you want to see a higher quality version of our stream, you can go to twitch.tv/Level Up Network.
The Level Up Network.
Adam is calling.
Adam Levine?
Is this Adam Levine?
Adam? Adam, can you hear us? Did he hang up?
Can you hear us? He left.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
That was I can't get over that.
I know, that was good stuff. Well, Adam,
I'm going to assume it wasn't Adam Levine.
Yeah.
And if it was Adam Levine, please call back because I will not reveal your secret next time. My apologies. Italian Mob is in here. He is my dedicated in-day viewer. Greg, what is up with the order reviews flop?
Flop.
We've been
Pre-order canceled.
Everything. We flipped the table. Yeah, no, we keep hitting it tonight. Hit it to quit it. Push it to the limit.
Hit it before you quit it.
There we go. Sorry, my apologies. Drew teaches me a lot.
Yeah.
No, so we keep hitting on it, and it just it's not.
Wait and see, guys. Like, play the game, rent it, do whatever you gotta do because if you're not into third-person linear cinematic shooters, then no, this game is not for you, and the reviews are probably true to your opinion as well. But if you like the game like Uncharted 1, or if you like The Walking Dead even, or Heavy Rain, or any of those kind of games that are very heavy on the linear cinematic storytelling, there's a chance you might really like The Order, and I've been hearing a lot of people actually do enjoy it, so maybe give it a chance, and let's try Adam again. Hey Adam, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
We are doing fantastic, and how are you doing, sir?
Not too bad. It's my first time watching you guys. So.
Oh my God! Welcome.
Hey, did you guys talk about The Order yet, or? No?
Yes, we did. But you can give us your opinion on it if you'd like.
Well, what's your guys' take? Do you think that it's already a failed potential franchise that Sony was intending to create? You know, like a trilogy or something?
Oh, yes. It's definitely a series. Yeah. And I really think that they are planning on using this whole yearly thing, like maybe 1887, or maybe they just jump 100 years. Maybe it goes to 1987 and we get a cool 80s version of The Order. How awesome would that be?
Sick. I didn't even put that
together. Like Vice City with The Order.
Do we play that right now?
I want it right now.
We'll make it tonight.
But no, it'd be cool if they continued with this and like time goes on because they're drinking this black water substance and it gives them...
They can live forever.
Yeah, they can live longer. So maybe Galahad is going to be dressed up in like a pink suit in the next game in the 80s. It'll be awesome.
And he's the pimp and the rest of them are his prostitutes.
That would be
totally
freaking amazing.
It turns into GTA.
Call me, Ready Dawn, you know.
Red, give us a phone call.
Definitely.
We'll totally join your team.
But what we're saying, and we've been saying it all night, Adam, is that we're still excited to play this, and it might turn out to be just a decent or even bad game. Yeah. We don't know just yet, but I'm not going to be against this game because it is a linear third-person cover shooter. Like, that is not a problem for me. I don't even have a problem with it being 8 to 10 hours. That doesn't bother me. Yeah. But if it gets the storytelling wrong, if it gets the atmosphere, the voice acting, the gunplay mechanics, if those are all wrong, then yes, it deserves 5.
Yeah.
But I'm going to wait and see.
Yeah, as long as we keep saying, too, as long as it does what it does and it does it right, don't hate on it. Haters going to hate, but the players are going to play.
Yeah. Good one. I like that.
I brought it back to T-Swift. Adam, how did you feel about it, though? Do you have a pre-ordered?
Oh, yeah, I have a pre-order. I'm looking forward to it. But,
which version do you pre-order? The regular digital?
Yeah, just the regular
cool.
physical. But I mean, it's gonna be interesting. I was a little shocked by the reviews.
Yeah, I think I was expecting them to not be great. To be honest with you, I was expecting around like a 75 Metacritic because I knew this game has been bashed for the last like 6 months.
Every time it's been showed, it's been something has gone wrong with it, or
it's not even that something has gone wrong. It's that people want it to go wrong.
Yeah.
It's like it's 30 frames per second. What? We want 60. It's not 1080p because it has black bars at the top and bottom. What? Why are you doing this? Because we want to tell a cinematic filmic
There's
experience.
no co-op or multiplayer mode. How could you make a game nowadays without co-op or multiplayer? It's all, like I said, haters are gonna hate on it for no reason, and
people have been down on this from the very, very beginning, and they weren't going to let this be a good game, in my opinion. And that doesn't mean that it's an amazing game. Don't get me wrong, but I really don't think that reviewers wanted this to be a good game.
It's that hype train that they create too. You know, it's gonna bite them in the butt no matter what.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
I feel like it's kind of an agenda as well. Like reviewers, they don't want these kind of games anymore. Yeah. They want open world, they want non-linearity, and all these kind of things. So this is their way of saying, don't give us more games like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we're going to review this bad and hope that more games like this aren't made.
Yeah,
when there are a good amount of people that like these kind of games.
That's what's the saddest part.
More single-player games are becoming, something of the past.
Yeah.
You know, all this interconnective games.
They're not even becoming something of the past as much as now they're kind of shunned from the AAA space and moved more towards the indie scene. You know what I mean? And that I don't mind. I like my indie games just as much as I love my AAA games, but it's sad to see somebody put this much time, effort into this energy, into this idea, and then only to have it be, like Drew said earlier, a polished turd.
Potentially, yeah. It's possible. It is polished, though. We did hear it's polished.
It looks beautiful. But we haven't played it yet, so we will definitely give you our opinion. We could agree with these people. I have no idea how I'm going to...
We will admit if the game is bad. Like, don't get us wrong. We don't have this... these blinders up.
Ready at Dawn is not... They do not have guns behind the couch over here. Yeah. We are totally good, and we are going to be very objective on this.
Yes.
Hey, one more quick question. You guys picking up Kirby?
We actually... Well, I have a Wii U.
Yeah.
And that is Wii U, right? That's not 3DS?
No, I thought it was only Wii U.
I think it's Wii U. Yeah. And you know what? That might be a possibility for Kristen. I think she might like that.
Yeah, it's the Yarn one we're talking about, right?
Yeah, I think it's like a Yarn, like Epic Yarn kind of game, right?
I love those games. They're beautiful. I played, what was the other Epic Yarn one? Was it...
That was for 3DS, I think.
Okay, I thought it was.
Or Wii, that was Wii.
I thought it was Yoshi though that did it, right? Wasn't Yoshi first?
Yoshi.
I played that one. Whatever Yoshi's Yarn.
I know Kirby's done the yarn thing before, and it reviewed well, and this one's reviewing pretty well too. I got 8 on IGN. People are liking it, so I'll have to wait and see on this.
Yeah,
I'm not
100%.
sure. Not sure yet, man.
Well, thank you guys.
No, thank you. Thanks for watching for the first time and hanging out with us and dealing with our craziness.
No problem.
See you later, man.
We love you, Adam.
That's good.
You made him so uncomfortable.
You said, well, that's good.
See you later.
Well, I'm leaving now.
I'm not saying I love you. I don't even know you. Okay, let's go back to the chat room.
PC chat on the Level Up Network in our 1080p version is saying that Greg's mic is louder than Drew's for some reason.
Still?
Yeah.
Oh my
so
god.
Turn me down a little bit. I'm a loud person.
All right.
Don't hate me.
I'm turning you down. I put you down to 4. You're going lower and lower.
When we do our reaction times, everybody, just to let you in a little behind the scenes here. Drew's mic is set to 100, and out of 100, my mic is set to 4.
Yeah.
And I'm still somehow louder.
I'm loud too. I scream at you guys.
Yeah, well, your Walking Dead one, that one was wait for that, everybody.
Yeah, I have to edit that still. I got really angry about Bonnie in particular.
Oh, I've never seen Drew curse as much as he did in that.
Yeah, well, she pisses me off, man.
Indeed, she did, and for good reason.
Yeah, I think so.
Except in my game, me and Bonnie are best friends. So,
guys, feel free to call in on Skype. We're still live at the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds. Until then, we are looking at the chats.
Indeed, BMC, I will be doing the singing and the soundtrack for GTA 50 Shades.
Harrison, how you doing, man?
Are you Harrison Ford?
God, I hate niggers.
Well, that's
not
a concern.
Right. That was uncalled for.
I don't think that's Harrison Ford, Drew.
No.
I was kind
of. That Harrison Ford. He's very racist.
I wanted to ask him how he liked Kingdom of the Crystal Skull because I hated it.
Well, I think what he had to say was not
appropriate.
What we were looking for.
Not the slightest. Moving on from that.
No, don't answer Harrison Fry.
Speaking about Harrison Ford, did you see the cool, or anybody in the chat room, did anybody see the cool 8-bit redub trailer of The Force Awakens on the Star Wars trailer? Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
It was so awesome.
See if I can block that guy real quick.
It was really, really good. So if you guys want to go check that out, that's an awesome video.
It doesn't look like I can easily block him. That's unfortunate.
Do you have to pay in order to use Skype, says TXPuck, or is it free? It is 150% free, unless you want to do like international calling and stuff like that, which we aren't international to you, I don't think. As long as you are in the United States, Canada, and Mexico, and Puerto Rico, I think.
Thank you, Frost was here for the follow.
Frost, we love you.
And Danny, welcome to the show.
Danny.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
What is going on, man? What do you want to talk about tonight?
I wanted to get your opinion. I don't know if you heard the news or not, but it's been in the talks that Nintendo and Netflix are thinking of making a Legend of Zelda TV series that's similar to Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
But for a PG-13 version.
Yeah, I don't really like the comparison to Game of Thrones, and I don't think that's really appropriate. I'm imagining something much closer to Lord of the Rings.
That's what I was picturing.
Personally.
Yeah.
And I think that would be better for Legend of Zelda.
I think it fits in more of that vein and that style. But yeah, I don't know if it's officially confirmed by them. I know the rumors were going around, but I don't see why it wouldn't happen. There was previously Legend of Zelda television show way back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't even know when that was.
And it was god-awful.
And it was terrible, just like the Mario Brothers movies and stuff like that. But Nintendo might come back with the pedigree, and I think Zelda is definitely one of the most popular characters there in order to do a television show with.
In all honesty, though, I don't think this ever happens.
You don't?
I think it gets canceled before or it doesn't even get canceled. It just never starts. It's in talks right now. It's not in production.
Yeah.
It's just in talks.
I mean, they're already gonna make the CGI Mario movie.
What are you talking about? The one with Sony, where Sony was supposed to make a Mario movie?
I thought it was canceled.
I didn't think that was ever a for sure thing either. I thought that was just in talks. But when getting to Legend of Zelda, I just think that Nintendo is so nitpicky about these kind of things. They're not very free to let go of their properties. Like they don't do those kind of things.
Yeah.
And they have been burned in the past by allowing their properties to be taken, and done crazy things with.
Yeah.
The Legend of Zelda CDI and the TV show and all those, and the Mario movie. Let's not forget the Super Mario Brothers movie. They've been burnt in the past.
Easily.
So, but Netflix is on a roll.
Yeah.
I mean, most of Netflix programming has been solid to stellar.
Yeah.
Easily. So this is the place for it. If it is going to happen, I hope it's on Netflix. It's the perfect structure for this kind of thing.
Yeah, agreed.
So we're just gonna have to wait and see.
My vote is that we see it. Drew's a little bit more of the downer on this side, but what about you, man?
I just don't want to get my expectations high. If it does happen, I will be there day one, but I have a feeling it won't follow through.
Danny, how about you? Are you excited for it? Do you want it to come?
Yeah and no. People have been arguing about who should play Link. Some people want a female to play Link. Some people want a more masculine Link.
I want to be a new person. I don't want to be an actor that I know of. Just get an all-new guy. I want to be a guy, I have to say. That's how I connect to Link. Link is a guy.
Link being a guy.
And you got Princess Zelda. That's the way it works. And that's nothing. I'm not trying to cause any debate there. But I'm sorry, what was that, Danny?
Would you want to hear Link with the voice, or since everyone's so used to him being silent, it would be weird hearing him with voice, like talking?
Just to do a television show or any sort of film-wise, you can't have everybody else in the game. It's not going to be text boxes like it is in the game. I think you have to come into that voice. But like Drew said, if it's not an established voice, if it's not like Mila Kunis playing Link or anything like that crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's somebody unknown, I feel like we could totally dive in and accept that Link for what it is.
Yeah, there's just no chance they do a silent mute Link.
No.
I mean, when has there ever been something that has worked with a silent meme character, unless you're watching The Artist, which is a silent film?
Yeah.
Like, that's not going to happen. There's no way in hell they do that.
Yeah.
Does that answer your question, Danny?
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in.
No problem.
All right, see you later, man.
Love you, Danny.
All right, let's go. No more Skype for a second, guys. Let's go to the chat room for a little while. My throat is getting a little hoarse, I have to say.
We didn't bring down drinks. I blame
know.
you.
It's because we were in such a rush.
We rushed.
This was a crazy.
We did this to get the dual stream for y'all.
But it's going okay now, I think.
Yeah.
It's
Everyone in
working.
this chat is loving it, so. They said my audio sounds better now, so that's good.
That's good. Nice. All right. Well, I'll have to keep that set up. Like, we're not even going to remove that. We'll just keep, like, the mic over there.
Yeah,
we'll keep it on the same
we're not going to
level.
touch anything.
Yeah. One of our mics isn't working, which sucks. I hope
know.
that's, like, something I can fix.
We have to test the other ones, too, just to make sure we get everybody for the show.
Yeah. We need 5. We need 5 to be working for Sunday. And
6 if you count Bogey.
It's 6 if you count Bogey, yeah. That's the thing is, if we can't get that one working or yours working, then we're not going to have 5.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully we get mine working. Because mine you could kind of hear stuff. It was just a little weird.
Okay.
So hopefully we can grab that guy.
I hope we can figure it out.
But we will. We won't if we figure it out. We will figure it out because it's for y'all.
Y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Drew, do you agree the Order 1886 should have been $39.99? No, I don't. It's an 8 to 10 hour story experience, and there are plenty of games like that are $60. It took them 5 years to develop this thing. There was no way this game was going to be less than $60. And I'm okay spending $60 if it's an 8 to 10 hours that I enjoy.
And that's my point too, is with this game, is like I wasn't expecting so much out of this game. I'm not expecting to fall immediately head over heels over it. I went ahead and got the collector's edition of this game, which I never even expected to do. So the fact that I'm dropping, I think it's $80 to $100, I think it's 90 actually, 90 even, on this game, without having any hype for it or anything else besides my minor excitement. I'm kind of pumped for this.
Definitely. Let's thank some few Twitch hearts here. We got Anti-Spawn, Boudrial 1996, Bob Monocon, Frost was here, Sirius Jones, Verfugong, Go F Yourself, Need the Tacos, Potato Jones, and Cypher D2K. And then another one right there. I don't have it up on screen though. See if I can get it in time. I think it was Anti-Spawn. Thank you, Anti-Spawn, for that heart, man. Keep those Twitch hearts coming, guys. We're live from PlayStation. You can heart us there very easily by hitting the heart button. Or if you're at twitch.tv/levelup show, you can subscribe or you can follow there. Another thing you guys can do is check out our YouTube and subscribe while you're there, because we do a lot of cool stuff on there, stuff that you can't find on Twitch, original content. We talk about TV, movies, and more. And then finally, Patreon is the best way to support our network. Go to patreon.com/the-level-up-network. Donate, and you guys can get some rewards in return. We do a whole tiered reward system on there.
All of it some good stuff. Mike tells us that there's a crazy buzz going on from the mixer, and it is annoying as hell.
A crazy buzz going on from the mixer.
So I don't know how we feel about that.
I don't know.
We'll figure that out, I guess, as time goes on. But for now, I think it's working decent enough to where... I mean, people are still watching the PC one, so they haven't left that one.
Yeah.
We still have, I think, a solid 10
I mean, if it came down to it, I could just unplug the mixer right now, and we could go with the Logitech. Or even the laptop audio.
It's up to you.
Let's try the laptop audio, I guess. If that's going to cause problems. It's not going to sound as clear if these... But
you'll be able to hear us.
Well, you should be able to hear us, yeah. Okay. Let's see if this works. Hold on, guys, on the PC side. Let me make sure I'm on the...
I'm unclipping.
Yes, you can unclip.
I'm unclipping!
I'm unclipping!
Was that how I sounded? I feel like you were, mirrored my voice. That was awesome.
Okay,
no.
Alright, I think we should be good. I think you guys should be hearing us just fine. On the PC, I'm going to take this off as well. Mike, let us know if that sounds better for you. We're just using the laptop mic now.
Hopefully
it'll probably have a little bit more of an echo to it, but at
hopefully
least
that's better than the buzz.
Yeah, at least it won't have a buzz. And guys, feel free. We'll talk again on Skype now. Call in at the Level Up Show. Spell it exactly how it sounds. No spaces.
No spaces. Let me know if somebody would like to call in and chat with me about the Resogun DLC, if you've played any of that, because I've been playing the hell out of that, and I've been enjoying it all.
Nice.
I'm itching to play more Resogun. Oh, Mike has texted us again. Michael states, oh my god, so much better.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
Hey, Spencer, how you doing?
Spencer Simmons.
Never mind.
I'm saying your name and everything.
Does that sound like really good? Ask Mike if that's like the way we should always do the show.
He said no, it sounds fine. I don't know what that means.
Ask him if this is the way he thinks the show should always be. Should this be the way the show always is, Mike?
Should if it's not a terrible quality, we could just always do it.
Yeah, well, this is easy. We don't have to deal with the mixer and all this crazy stuff. Because, to be honest with you, it's so much work.
And it sucks because some of the mics don't work.
Yeah, some of the mics aren't working, and we also spent like $150 on the mics and the mixer, so not the best. Maybe not the best purchase.
The best investment so far from us is the green screen. Hashtag green screen.
Why are you licking my arm, Vogue?
Boogie loves you, Drew.
That's good. Oh, we're getting another call, I think.
Accept the love. Oh, it's Spencer Simmons.
Hey, Spencer, can you hear us?
Spencer.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's going on? What do you want to talk about, man?
My nipples are hard.
What is it?
He said my nipples are hard.
Good for him.
Good for you. I hope that was because of us.
I hope easily. If it wasn't because of us, then this wasn't a good level.
Did we make your nipples hard, Spencer?
Welcome to 50 Shades of Direct.
Yeah.
Starring Greg and Drew.
You know, I can always tell when they're going to be trolls. Does that sound terrible by the way they talk? It's kind of like, what's up, guys? Like, stuff like that. It's like, immediately I'm like, this guy's going to be
I catch on when they call, they hang up, and then they have they finally build up the courage to call us back again and then go for it.
What's up, guys? Yeah. Like, I'm cool.
Yo, it's
yo. I'm calling in. What do you want to talk about? I want to talk about nipples.
We are the two nerdiest human beings.
Yeah. It's like, what? It's like, you're not funny.
I know.
We're funny, obviously. We're hysterical. But you're not funny at all.
No. We are the funniest human beings you'll ever meet.
All right.
Welcome to The Damage, says, haha.
Hey, Juan, how you doing, man?
Juan.
Hey, I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
We're doing fantastic. Did you have a question for us, sir?
Oh, no, I was asking because, like I said, I got the Xbox One, and I just want to know, because you know how PS4 you could broadcast with, without the camera?
Yeah.
Can you do that on the Xbox One, or do you need a camera?
I think you can do it without the camera. I'm pretty sure.
I'm almost positive you can do it without the camera. Yeah. My brother had one for a short time, and when he did broadcast, he did it, and he never had the camera. So he did it. He was able to do it. So I'm hoping that's the way it still is. I know they updated the console a bunch now. So, but I would assume if it's from when it first came out of the bundle, there you can definitely do it without the camera.
Yeah, because I'm new on Xbox. So I don't know.
Do you own a PS4?
I do have a PS4. I just bought an Xbox One, so.
Oh, awesome! What are we playing on both consoles?
Well, PS4, I'll be playing Call of Duty and Pagos. Xbox One is, I got this racing game.
Is it Forza or?
Yeah, the second one.
Forza Horizon 2, yeah. Nice. I heard good things about that, actually.
I heard very good things about that.
Yes, I love that game.
Nice.
But yeah, I just wanted to know.
Awesome, man. Thanks for calling in and thanks for chatting with us. We hope to see you maybe on PS4 Online or Xbox One. Maybe we'll see your stream without the camera.
Okay.
See you later, Ron.
Have a good one, man.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Peace, peace.
Peace.
Some people might call it deuce deuce couscous.
What?
Those people would be Greg.
Okay.
Just to point that out. Michael has texted us again. I hope it's about the quality of our microphones. The mics were better. Greg sounds like he's yelling from another room. Well, that's okay.
All right, so the mics were better, but it doesn't have a buzz. I don't know what to tell you.
We're going to test this a hell of a lot this weekend, just so we can make it perfect for Sunday.
Maybe we should, let's plug it back in and see if the buzzing, fixed itself or something.
I hope. That would be
Let's try this again. All right. Boom. We're back to using the mics. I got to plug myself in, though.
Do I sound like I'm across the room still?
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
We're in the chat
I don't think,
with all y'all.
I don't know. Hello. I don't think it's using. I don't think it's connecting to mine.
Am I chatting? Can you hear? Hello?
Oh, my camera's not on.
Well, that's a good turn.
Hello. There we go. Was mine ever on?
I hope.
I don't know. Maybe that's why mine was so low. Maybe it was hearing me from yours.
God rest our souls, everybody.
I might be really, really loud right now. Let me know.
Let me look in the chat and see what's happening.
Let me know, guys, if I'm way too loud right now.
A hip hop, a hippie to the hip hop. It cannot stop the bopper to the bang bang booty. You don't stop the dropper to the bang bang booty is beat.
Wow.
Thank you.
Good for you.
To all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and a sesame seed bun. Bang.
Wow.
I think that's a Big Mac.
I have no idea.
2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions. That's the Big Mac.
I have no idea what just happened.
I sang through that one there. I'm going to Twitch now to check network. And
Hello. All right.
Oh my God, Drew, so much better, says Guitar Freak. Yeah, so I guess this is better now. I guess if you guys still hear the buzz, let us know. But all we have right now is Guitar Freak saying it sounds so much better.
Okay. I don't know. I just don't understand.
Mike said in all caps, no, buzzing bad.
Well, Guitar Freak likes it. Maybe you have something going on with your computer, Mike.
I don't know. I don't know what we do at this point.
Greg,
if I ever do a show in Jersey, you're gonna be first. If I'm not there, it would not be a good show, if I'm being honest.
You're gonna be first.
It's gonna be May. That was really good, I feel like. Greg just tried to order a Big Mac. I didn't try to order it, guys. I don't sing either. I perform, I want to point out to y'all. Karaoke singer, laugh out loud. We should do karaoke one of these nights. Karaoke with all of us would be fun. Me and you would have to do Don't Go Breaking My Heart. I feel like that would...
Don't go breaking my heart.
Don't go breaking my...
You couldn't if you tried it.
I love how we looked at each other and we're like, I don't know where this is going to go.
What is happening?
I was okay with all of it.
Oh, man. All right. What's going on, guys? Call in on Skype at the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds. No spaces. if you'd like to talk gaming, TV, movies, whatever. What's Mike saying?
He said, "You're an idiot. Your mic wasn't plugged in all the way, Drew."
I fiddled with it. It was plugged in all the way, but I kind of jiggled it.
So the jiggling helped us.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Oh, wiggle, 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 wiggle.
What is that, the reggae horn?
That's the reggae horn,
I love
yeah.
that one.
We got Santi Culo from Puerto Rico. Welcome, man.
He says hi from Puerto Rico. I'm going to go a step further. I'm going to go hola from New Jersey.
What if we got that wrong? Like, what if we just offended him tremendously by saying hola?
No, Puerto Rican is still the same Spanish, I think.
Okay.
I mean, like, if you called, like, a Mexican a Puerto Rican, that's a big deal. But I think both of their highs are still hola.
Hood is saying, hey, Drew, do you think that Mortal Kombat 10 will have Predator? I do. I think that's a rumor right now, but I think it's going to happen.
Easily it's going to happen. They've gotten Kratos in the game. They're getting Predator.
Yeah.
Let's be honest with you.
And the other part of it is Spawn. Todd McFarlane gave his blessing. He told Warner Brothers Games that they can use Spawn if they want to.
He fits perfectly in that realm.
That doesn't mean that he's going to be in the game. It just means that they're allowed to use Spawn if they want to. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think Spawn would work very well for Mortal Kombat 10.
Nothing on that new Spawn movie yet.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
I know.
The John Leguizamo one.
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad.
Oh, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, I tried to like it, but it was a thing that occurred.
Any more PlayStation Now news? It's on the subscription service now. I hear it works pretty well if you have a good connection, and that's about it.
Yeah, I hear that if people have it, they're enjoying it. And for those of you that didn't own a PS3, you get to catch up on the PS3 library, so congrats to you. Awesome sauce.
Potato Jones wants to know what we think of Mortal Kombat 10.
Personally, I'm not into the fighting game genre myself, and if I am into the fighting game genre, it's going to be something that brings in a property I like DC versus Mortal Kombat. I love that. I played that game. But Mortal Kombat 10, as far as going off the looks of it and stuff like that, I think it looks awesome. They brought back a lot of the old school stuff.
It looks like a cross-generational game. It doesn't look like they devoted themselves entirely to the next-gen systems, but it does look like they're taking 9 and just putting it on roids. It looks great. The fatalities look more brutal than ever, and I love that.
Yeah.
Love fatalities.
Yeah,
I could just watch. I could just watch a stream of fatalities.
I think it was Venom that they put into the game, and his cinematic that they showed, he stabs the guy's eyeballs into his head and then breaks his skull and throws the skull at the screen, and it smacks the skull and it slides down.
Yeah, it gives them an opportunity to just try and be as creative as possible with being
as gruesome as
possible.
It's so good.
Awesome.
It's so good.
Thank you to WTF Rank Sound and Boudrial 1996.
Steiner McLean wants to know what's the new thing on the table.
Is there something new on the table?
I don't know. That's what I was going to ask.
It could be that box, maybe.
If it's a box, it is... Oh, maybe the blue box. If it's behind Cloud on his motorcycle there, it is a blue box that we use for our microphone.
I don't think there's anything new. This is the Throne of Swords from Game of Thrones.
You mean Sackboy's Throne?
What was that?
Sackboy's Throne.
Yeah, Sackboy's Throne.
There we go.
We got the giraffe that was gifted to us by DJ Westfire Diary Jason.
We love you.
Jason. And also we got Cloud on the Harley Daytona over here. And then we've got our 2 amiibos, Link and Mario.
Were those ones from Derek?
And those are from Derek, yeah.
We love you, Derek. Italian Mom wants to know, what's the next big release coming up, Drew?
Bloodborne, I guess.
Yeah, I would assume Bloodborne too. For me personally, my next big release is going to be The Life is Strange Episode 2.
Is that coming up before Bloodborne?
That is middle of March, I think.
So that probably is. I think Bloodborne's end.
Yeah.
Like 20th or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was the 20th, 21st maybe?
Something like that, yeah.
Something around there. Life is Strange is coming out, second episode. They're doing like a month and a half time span in between each. I think it's like 5 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And the first episode got me hooked, man.
And then you got Type 0 HD next month too from Final Fantasy with the Final Fantasy 15 demo. So
I think that's going to sell like hotcakes.
That could be good. I hope it does so well because they didn't have to do this. I mean, this is a chance for them. They're taking a shot here that there's still interest in Type 0, and they're really banking on the 15 demo also selling people on the game. I think that it will work, actually, but we'll have to wait and see.
It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it.
Santiculo says, I'm offended when people confuse Mexicans for Puerto Ricans.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Because I work with chefs at my restaurant, and my best friend Jose that I work with, he always tells me never to mistake his Puerto Rican heritage for Mexican. Spanish people are not the same, but they both say hola.
Yes, that is the Lost Collection, the Blu-ray collection. And also, who would win in a fight, Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers?
Easily.
Yeah, you thought you were going to know the answer to this, and then you thought about it. Yeah. It's not as easy as you think, because we have to take a lot of things into account here. If we're going with Michael Myers in 1, then he's just a normal guy with somehow superhuman powers to allow him to not die from 6 bullets.
Yes.
But Jason is literally from hell.
Like he died and then came back to life.
Yes, he died and he came back from hell.
Yeah.
And he came back. So
I was gonna say easily Michael Myers, but then I switched my mind before I came.
I'm trying to think about Michael Myers.
I think
too,
Jason
though.
Voorhees.
Michael Myers eventually becomes like supernatural. Eventually, if we're going with like 3 and 4,
Jamie cuts off his head.
Well, that's in H2O, which is canonical, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
1, 2, 7, I say, are canon.
Okay.
And then 3, 4, 5, 6 are kind of considered not to be canon anymore.
Okay.
Because in those he becomes like supernatural.
Yeah.
Those are like the curse of Michael Myers and stuff like this, where I think
the daughter and stuff. Right?
Yeah, he's not human anymore.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So that's where we get into territory. Is like I don't think either of them win. Like you can't kill these guys; they're unstoppable.
Yeah.
That's like Freddy versus Jason. It's like that movie was so dumb because you can't kill
I love
either
that
of them.
movie though. I love that movie very much. Freddy Krueger always wins in a Freddy Krueger scenario. I'm gonna just base it on their knife size, and Jason's got the machete.
I don't know why. That just took a turn for me.
You took it there.
I don't know why. Depends on their knife size. Size matters,
Greg,
guys.
from now on, can you call me Jimmy Kimmel? I will gladly call you that.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
What are our thoughts on Batman Arkham Origins? Did you play that one?
I indeed did.
You did. I did not.
You didn't at all. Okay,
No.
so here's my thoughts on Batman Arkham Origins, everybody.
Review.
My first review. Spoilers for all of the Batman
See you,
Arkham
Tempest.
franchise. Bye, Tempest. We love you. William, right? That's his name?
William.
I corrected it. Okay.
William Wallace.
William Wallace. Yeah, so Batman, my personal favorite in the series to date so far is still Arkham Asylum. I love that game was so condensed, it was so closed in, and it was the first to come out and do that. Not to say that Arkham City and Arkham Origins are bad games. If I had to rank them 1 through 3, I would go Arkham Asylum, then City, then Origins. Origins, even though it was developed by Warner Brothers Montreal instead of Rocksteady, it did, it got a lot of hate, but the one thing that ticks me off about the game is the counter system. It is a millisecond off. Just the tiniest little fraction, you go to hit counter and it throws the entire system off, so your combo will get ruined. Not to say that the exploration in that game is awesome. The collectibles are actually some of my favorites in any of the Arkham games. But overall, my favorite is still Asylum.
I agree. Even I played Asylum and City. I like Asylum more.
I just like it.
I like the true Metroidvania style, being in enclosed space, areas opening up as you get different gadgets and weapons and stuff like that. I thought Asylum was awesome, but I still need to finish City. I never finished City.
Oh my god!
I'm very close to the end. I just haven't finished it yet.
Where did you get up to?
I'm past like the Mr. Freeze battle and all that kind of stuff.
I feel like that's like halfway through the game.
Halfway?
Yeah.
Okay.
You still have a long ways to go.
I want to get back to it before Night comes out.
Easily,
but
and Night looks freaking awesome.
Night does look awesome, but at the same time, the reason I like Asylum more than City is because of the smaller size, and now
it's bigger.
Now it's even bigger.
Yeah.
But now you have this Batmobile to get around everywhere really quickly. So hopefully that rectifies some of those concerns I have.
I hope my biggest concern with Night is I hope they can balance out the gliding through the city along with the Batmobile, because I love gliding through it. So.
Is there a new Metal Gear releasing this year? There is. As far as we know, we will be getting the Phantom Pain in the middle of this year. Rumors right now are around June, which I hope is true. I cannot wait.
I was thinking August.
The only reason June is rumored is because of a shirt that Hideo Kojima wore.
Which, if we've known anything about Kojima, it's that he probably hid it on a shirt.
It was Swedish, and it translated to 22nd and 6th, which is the 22nd of June.
Okay.
So that's why people right now are thinking June 22nd.
I mean, they were...
Wait, let's find out what does that fall on, day-wise? Let's see.
If it's a Friday or a Tuesday, it's believable.
It is a Monday.
Well,
I don't know what that means.
I'm shooting for August, guys. That's just me.
Yeah. It says Alto. Welcome.
That's how you read that? I was going to say Tezudo.
I want to say like Das Alto.
Okay, you win that one. Scab says, I can finally be... What does that say? I can finally be 2 on both Guardians?
What?
Oh, I can finally be 32 on both Guardians. There we go.
Nice. Good for you, man.
Tezudo, that's always going to be your name to me. Hi, how are you? Call us in. People, our Skype lines are open.
Yeah, Skype is live, guys. Keep calling in on Skype at the Level Up Show. Spell it exactly how it sounds, or give us some more questions in the chat room, because we're still going. I think Kristen is just about done work, but she won't care. Also, thank you to Alpha and Full Danger for your Twitch hearts. Really appreciate those, guys.
Also, we are very excited. I hope Kristen's surprised. Kristen doesn't know I'm here, everybody.
No, she doesn't.
So we are going to surprise her tonight, and I will probably film that reaction and put that up on YouTube.
Nice.
I hope it's something exciting. I hope it is.
Also, Jam Crazy, another Twitch art from Jam Crazy. Keep those coming, guys. It's very easy to follow our show. If you're watching live from PlayStation, just hit the little heart button right now. Your name will pop up on screen. We will shout you out. If you're watching at twitch.tv/theLevelUpShow, just hit that little follow button or subscribe if you want to donate to our show. But the best way to donate to our show to support our network is at Patreon, at patreon.com/theLevelUpNetwork. You can get some rewards in return as well for donating, like a jingle from Greg. He will send it to you, and you can put it as your ringtone or as your voice message.
He meant from my alter ego, the rapper, GVZ.
Yeah, GVZ.
He comes in, he comes through the hood every now and then.
What's our opinions on The Last of Us?
What? Do I have to say
yeah,
it? It is one of the best games I've ever played. Easily. Stories on point. The multiplayer sucked me in more than I ever thought it would. I played like a ridiculous amount of that multiplayer.
I would say it's clearly one of, if not the best game of last generation.
Easily.
Of those 7 years or so.
Yeah.
And it goes back even further than that. It's like one of the top 10 games of God, maybe all time, but definitely of like the last decade.
And once again, didn't do anything necessarily revolutionary, but just the way that it portrayed all of the aspects it did made it outstanding.
Yeah. Guitar Freak, thanks for the support, man. Really appreciate that.
We love you, sir. Alex says, how cool would it be if they made a game representing New Jersey? We actually heard rumors that Watch Dogs 2 might be taking place in Camden.
Ooh, that would be cool.
That would be
not the greatest part of New Jersey.
Yeah, exactly.
By any means.
Not showing the best light of New Jersey. But
not how I want to be represented.
Would be good for a crime video game. But then other than that, you could always get your Jersey Shore video game. So.
Thank you to Jen McMuffin, Manime516, YouTube Hammer Time Army, and Jam Crazy for the Twitch arts. Keep them coming, guys. We're still above 100 people in the room. Thanks so much for watching. This is Level Up Direct. It's a gaming dedicated talk show, and you are welcome to call in on Skype to talk with us right now.
Whoa. Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Okay.
But you can call us. No, because his name was Hammer Time. Did you see? It comes full
Connection.
circle. It comes full circle. Connection. I hated that.
Does anything ever show the best of New Jersey? New Jersey actually has some really nice areas. I live in a nice area of Jersey.
New Jersey's awesome.
Yeah, the Jersey Shore. There's some really nice parts of Jersey Shore. Ocean City is a dry city, first of all.
Atlantic City.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if you are down on like Jersey Shore and all the drinking and like the the meathead stuff,
that's not all that is.
That's closer to New York.
I was just gonna say, if anything, that's more me.
Yeah, that's more New York. If you go to like South Jersey, Jersey Shore, like Ocean City, you can't even drink in Jersey. But in Ocean City, it's a dry city, and it's really family friendly. It's got a beautiful boardwalk. There's a lot of really nice areas actually around here.
Easily. I love coming to Jersey. I keep coming back here, so there must be something good about it. It might just be little old Drew here.
That's right. Is the Vita dead?
Mine might be, because I haven't charged it in a while.
Me too, man.
Yeah, if I'm being honest with you.
I feel terrible saying that. But
I know, me too. I just haven't...
It's a great system, but...
It's an awesome handheld system. It's one of the very few handheld systems I've bought in forever. I just haven't gotten back to it. There's nothing really there. Like, I played the Uncharted's. I played Gravity Rush. I played Wipeout 2048, Platinum that. I played a lot of the classic Vita games, but right now there's nothing really grabbing me besides the free Kick and Finnick on PS Plus. So until I get like another big game that brings me back to that system.
Yeah.
As the industry as a whole, is it dead?
I don't think it's dead, and I don't think they're not gonna stop producing it. It's still selling decently, and it's selling games, especially some of the smaller stuff, and especially some cross-platform stuff and cross-buy.
Yeah.
So I think they'll just ride it out. I don't think they do another handheld though.
No. Easily, it's going to become the remote play bundle for PS4.
Yeah. I think that would be probably a strong thing for them to do in the future if they can really get production costs down on both. If they could get a Vita PS4 bundle for $400,
that would sell incredibly well.
Yeah, that could sell for sure.
I love Tearaway, great Vita game. Agreed with you, sir.
Excellent.
Tearaway was awesome.
Yeah.
And
Really
the
looking forward
PS4
to
version,
it.
that's
Unfolded, it's called. Tearaway Unfolded, and it looks great.
Which is going to be a completely different experience, they're saying, too.
Yeah, it is not a remake.
Yeah, which I'm
This is
excited
a
for.
new Tearaway experience.
I like Tearaway.
Yeah.
New Jersey Nets.
Have you all played Kingdom Hearts 2.5, and if so, what are your thoughts about it?
I own Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5. Have yet to touch either.
I have played Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Chains of Memories,
Me too.
and that's where I've stopped. I have not played Birth by Sleep yet. It's the only one that I still want to play.
Yeah.
If 2.5 comes to PS4, I would probably go for it.
The only thing I'm worried about is I'm not going to get a port of 3D Dream Drop Distance that was on the 3DS, and that was a lot of people's favorite one. Almost had a Pokemon-like mechanic to it, capturing monsters and using them in your battle.
Interesting. Like Ni no Kuni.
Yeah, almost, yeah.
Ni no Nana!
Ni no... Ni no Kuni was awesome.
That's one of my favorite Podcast Beyond jokes.
Oh, Ni no Nana.
Ni no Nana.
I love that one, and I love all the Long Island references too, because that's what I'm
Yeah,
all
the Pride of Long Island.
The Pride of Long Island.
Oh my God, we should call you the Pride of Long Island.
Do I become Colin Moore?
Oh my God, we got the Pride of Long Island over here.
I'm gonna wear glasses. I'm gonna grow my hair. I'm gonna become.
You gotta become very outspoken on politics.
I have to learn history.
Yes, and sports. Don't forget sports.
Oh, this isn't gonna work.
The exact opposite of you, basically.
Exactly.
But he's a good man.
Sony hasn't supported it, left it to die, says Gravy Biscuits. Overpriced proprietary memory cards are stupid.
No, I agree. When it was first announced and it was $250, everybody actually flipped their shit. Remember?
Yeah.
Everyone was like, oh my God, I expected this thing to be $350, $400, and everyone was going nuts and crazy. And then we found out that a 32 gigabyte memory card was $120.
And then you were like, surprise, it's actually a $370 handheld, almost as much as the PlayStation 4.
If it was $250 and it came with like a 16 gig memory card, that thing would have done much better.
I think if they're gonna do another handheld, it's going to be the Vita again. I think it's going to be the Vita Slim, maybe a little bit more altered for a hand fitting, and I think it's going to come with a ton of internal memory. I think if they do another handheld, if they're going to do it the correct way, they should totally ditch proprietary memory cards. That's just my opinion. Voxagon says Vita might be getting close to hardware refresh time.
I think it's close to them doing nothing with it.
Yeah, the PSP did 3,000, I think was the last one they did.
Yeah, they 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000.
Yeah, so they did 3 iterations on that.
Oh, and don't forget the PS, what was it called?
Oh, the PSP Go.
The PSP Go, yeah.
The downloadable only mess that Sony put out.
What a disaster.
Oh my God. I like the slide up feature though.
They tried it, and I got to give it to them. It was a good idea, at least to try out. It was ahead of its time.
Yeah, we're not ready for that
yet.
Dark Gozer says, what do you guys think of Project Morpheus and whole VR idea?
I'm really excited. I think it's the future of gaming. It's the next gaming revolution. It's just we might not be ready for it from a hardware perspective. We're just going to have to wait and see how Project Morpheus... Oculus Rift is in better hands, obviously. Yeah. It's on PC. It's got...
tons of money behind it.
It's got Carmack behind it, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
So that is going to be a little bit on better tech terms. But I'm still excited to see what Morpheus can do with the PS4 hardware. Also, thank you to Loft on 2008 and LOL It's Shadow for the Twitch hearts. Keep those coming, guys.
Lol, it's his shadow.
Lol.
Greggy Vista says 64 gigabytes are close to $100. Shaking my head. The system is fantastic though. A lot of power.
Yeah.
I agree. I still have the OLED Vita, and that Vita is beautiful. High quality for PC. Alex keeps supporting us there, and everybody else can go check us out on our better quality PC stream at twitch.tv/the-level-up-network.
It's right on the banner at the bottom of the screen there, guys. See it? Better quality stream. Just go there. Heart us on both. Heart us on the Level Up Show and the Level Up Network. We will eventually be consolidating to the Level Up Show, though. The Level Up Show. Mm-hmm. So make sure that's the one that you do follow if you have to choose.
100%.
And guys, don't forget that Skype is still live at the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds, no spaces. We can talk all things gaming related.
Kings Kato says he keeps calling. Has our Skype been turned off?
No, it's on. I'm just not getting any notifications of calls.
It's on, King. If you want to retry us, we have it up now, so maybe that'll switch us up and we can get.
It should pop up over, over
the
top
bubble
of
thing
things.
that happens. The Skype bubble, as the kids call it.
Yeah.
Let
me go back to the chat. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to read on the thing, but we lowered the television quality.
Yeah. I will teach you all Spanish. Te amo means I love you. I knew that.
I knew that too.
Actually, I took 7 years of Spanish.
Your favorite Spanish word, go.
Biblioteca. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good one. Meaning?
Meaning library.
Easily, thank you. Mine is sacapuntas, pencil sharpener.
Okay.
I love that word. Sacapuntas? Is that
That's a good one.
That's awesome.
Also, El Gato.
The cat?
Yeah, cat.
Yeah,
I gotta love that.
Yeah.
El Gato.
I thought, what's the one for gift? That's... Religato?
I don't know.
It's very similar to cat.
Yeah.
Religato?
I don't know.
We'll figure it out. Teach us Spanish, whoever.
Teach us Spanish.
Teach us how to say gift.
Definitely.
The stay at home gamer. There we go. Says Lorf.
Know what else is a good Spanish word?
Go.
Pantalones.
Ooh, that's.
I love pantalones.
I like pantalones.
Also queso.
Queso's an awesome.
Gotta love cheese.
Yeah, queso dip is awesome. Nachos, is that Spanish?
I think you could just say nachos con queso, right?
Nachos con queso.
Yeah, with
both
nachos
of my
with
favorite
cheese.
things together.
Nachos with cheese, right? Nachos con queso. All right. Also, we got a question from Dark Gozu. I think it might be bundled with No Man's Sky. He's talking about Project Morpheus, and I predicted this, and I think it would be very smart of them to do this as an option, at least, or to have the...
Not solely, definitely.
If you can do it $200 by itself, $250 with No Man's Sky. The thing is, you're not getting an amazing deal in that case.
$200 maybe.
$250 with PlayStation Camera and No Man's Sky.
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh.
Like, well, that would be compelling.
I would probably buy that.
PlayStation Camera is already down to $40. By that point, it's probably going to be even cheaper.
Easily.
No
I
Man's
think
Sky,
that's going to drop down to $20. That's what the PlayStation PS3i came down to.
So I think that they could do that.
Yeah, I think they could do that too. 200 would be an awesome deal if they had all three for 200. I don't know how they would be able to pull that off. It's regalo.
Regalo.
That is
Thank
gift
you.
in Spanish. Thank you. I knew it was close to Elgato.
I'd love to learn Japanese. That is one of the hardest languages to learn, I think, right?
Konnichiwa.
Okay.
Yes, easily it is. Because that heritage, that language is built up over so many years now that there are different forms of years of Japanese.
Is Namaste Japanese?
I want to say yes.
Namaste.
Gesundheit is.
Gesundheit is Japanese?
I think so.
Really?
I
would have never guessed that.
Isn't that the Japanese God bless you?
I didn't think so, but I could be wrong on that. It just doesn't seem like a Japanese word.
Not really. It sounds more German.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I'm kind of Jewish, so I don't know how I feel.
Okay. You're not at all Jewish, actually.
I've always celebrated Christmas.
How do you watch this on PS3? You don't, I don't think. I don't think you can watch this on PS3, right?
No, not until they get a Twitch dedicated app.
Yeah.
So
we're hoping that a Twitch dedicated app.
I'm like, isn't that what we're on?
We're waiting for a Twitch dedicated app to come to PS4 and PS3. Once that happens, you guys don't need live from PlayStation to watch us, even if we're streaming from PC.
Yep.
So when that does happen, we will probably stop streaming from the Playroom and do one singular stream from PC, high quality, 1080p for everybody, and you will still be able to watch us on PS4 from the dedicated Twitch app.
All the shows will be there.
Yeah.
Aaron was in here before. A White, how are you, sir? I haven't talked to him in forever.
Wow, I feel like I haven't seen this guy in a while.
Great! Once again. Andrew, did you see something about consolidating the shop? Or
yes,
say something about that?
Exactly. So there are rumors that Twitch, in the next several months, are going to open it up so that you can actually change your Twitch name. And if that becomes the case, we are going to shut down the Level Up Network that we started up, and we will change our Level Up Show name to the Level Up Network. Right. And then that'll be our one singular stream, and then we will stream that on PC to PS4 once a dedicated Twitch app comes out, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
a lot of good plans. We just need Twitch and PlayStation to follow.
Yeah, it's not on us.
Yeah,
it's on them.
Us, yeah.
They just need to give us these options so that we can do it.
Gesundheit is German, Greg. Well, this took a turn, didn't it?
Spotify app on PS4 sounds awesome.
I can't wait for the Spotify app. I love the Spotify service on my phone. I use it like no other. So to have that on my PlayStation 4, I use everything on my PS4.
Yeah.
From Netflix, if I don't watch Netflix now, or I mean, if I do watch Netflix now, it's through my PS4. I've never watched Netflix through any other source.
I love Netflix more than anything.
GameStop is offering free PlayStation TV with purchase of a new PlayStation 4 and a 12-month PlayStation Plus membership, says Alex.
Well, PlayStation TV was literally $50 this past week. On Amazon.
Yeah, and it was cheaper than that too. 2 weekends ago, it was like $35.
It's ridiculous how cheap that thing's getting.
And for what you're getting for that, if I used more rooms in my house, I would totally buy it. It's just for me, I have everything in that one room.
If you have an amazing broadband connection and you can connect your PlayStation TV and PS4 to Ethernet, you are basically getting a second PS4 for $35
easily. Yeah, well, yeah.
Supposedly, people like that have used it with a high quality connection with both of them wired say it's basically seamless. There's no lag whatsoever. So
it becomes like your Google Chromecast.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Kind of awesome.
Yeah,
and like you said, for that price point, how could you beat that?
Well, I leave chat for 5 minutes and chaos ensues.
Basically, yeah.
Did it? I don't know what happened. What happened?
We sang MC Hammer for a minute.
Yeah, and we talked Spanish.
Regalo is
present, right?
There we go.
Gift.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Project Cars looks great. Delay watch. It was delayed to April 2nd.
It was?
Yeah, Project Cars was delayed once again.
Why didn't I know about
There's
that?
like it's second or third delay, so it's now coming out
I
in
knew it was delayed
April.
before, but that's terrible.
Just a small delay. It's like 2 or 3 weeks.
Still, anything they can do.
They just need a little bit of polish.
Don't release it when it's not ready. PlayStation TV looks awesome, says Alex. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I have no personal use for it, but go and get it if you have the connection for it.
Piscina means pool in Spanish. I remember that. Yeah.
What is it?
Piscina.
Oh, indeed. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
pool.
Indeed. I'm trying to think of other good words in Spanish. I really like the Spanish language, I must say.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. The most romantic language is, I think, French, but that's too hard for me to learn.
Oh, I agree completely.
It's too hard. It's too difficult. Yeah. Italian and Spanish, very easy to transfer those two over.
King Scotto just said, "Where is the crazy girl?" The crazy girl is my wife, and her name is Kristen, and she's here on Sunday show. She's working right now. She is an ultrasound tech, and she works evening shift.
Put the jelly on the... I was going to say on
refrigeradora.
That's not real Spanish.
I don't think
that's not real Spanish. You can't put aura at the end of English words.
It's kind of like Refrigerator, but it's not.
I don't
feel like
it's
I can't remember what it is. What are some good games for the PS4? Resogun, first of all. Infamous Second Son. Infamous Second Son. The Last of Us Remastered, obviously, if you haven't played it yet.
The Walking Dead Season 1 and 2, if you haven't hit those. Life is Strange.
I've heard Drive Club has actually really improved drastically since launch. It's not for PS Plus yet, but if you want to buy the retail version, I hear it's one of the best circuit racing games
Assassin's
you can
Creed 4 Black Flag. Awesome game.
Killzone Shadowfall is actually pretty good, too.
Yeah, really, really good. Very good graphics.
Oh, sorry. We actually passed the level update. We went so far that we went into the intro again.
Is that a good thing?
The show went on long. We're going on long.
The show went on long because I am here and I'm beautiful.
But we will continue to go as long as Kristen's okay with that. Let me see what she says. Also, thank you to another Twitch art from Decoy7. Keep those Twitch arts coming, guys. We've gotten like 40 or so tonight so far. Let's get some more.
Inuyasha says Call of Duty Ghosts regardless of the hate. I never played Ghosts, so...
I heard Ghosts really wasn't good, though. I heard Advanced Warfare is much better.
Yeah. I have yet to play Advanced Warfare 2. I like Black Ops. I like the Zombies mode. Just give me a $20 Call of Duty Zombies mode downloadable off of PSN, and I would play the hell out of that.
Yeah.
You guys play Evolve yet? I have not.
No. No plans to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I've got way too many other things to play.
Exactly. And that's very much reliant on friends being around the same time as you, and we have crazy schedules as it is. Yeah. The Wolf Among Us is awesome, says the stay-at-home gamer, which, by the way, if none of you noticed, Telltale has put out a whole massive collection from their Walking Dead Season 1 all the way up to what they've released now. If you don't have PlayStation Plus, which I don't know why you're living your life that way, for a $105 bundle, all you have to do is pay $55, and it includes The Walking Dead Season 1 and its DLC, 400 Days, The Walking Dead Season 2, all 5 episodes, the Game of Thrones Episodes 1 and 2, and the Season Pass for the rest of the season, Tales from the Borderlands Episode 1 with the rest of that Season Pass as well, and all 5 episodes of The Wolf Among Us. And if you have PlayStation Plus, it gets even better, $44!
Yeah, if you own none of those games, like I already have Season 1 of Season 2 of Walking Dead.
Yeah, same.
But even still, like...
we were talking about this before. I don't have Game of Thrones yet, Tales from Borderlands, or Wolf Among Us. And for $44, that's still an amazing deal. By themselves, they're like $20 to $25 each.
Yeah.
So how could you pass that up? So go check that out if you haven't played any of Telltale.
If you haven't played any of them, I think it's mandatory. Just buy this.
$44. That's less than a retail AAA console game, and you get the same exact quality. It's awesome.
Yeah, with PS4 Plus, it's $44. Exactly, Scott Free. We were just saying that. Yeah.
I just can't believe they were able to do that. I don't know how they're able to do that. PlayStation Plus is the most mysterious service to me. I don't get how they get games. Mm-hmm. I don't get how they get paid.
The guy was right. Refrigeradora is refrigerator in Spanish.
Damn it. I want it to be right.
According to Santa Culo, who seems to be the go-to guy for Spanish.
I feel like he's now our Spanish professor, which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Ross keeps asking if we want to call in and have a Spanish class. That could be level up. What's level up in Spanish? Tell us what level up is in Spanish, and we will start a Spanish stream.
We will shout it. We'll shout it from the rooftops.
We had the subtitles in English. That would be awesome.
I have Tales from the Borderlands, but it won't download.
That's
interesting.
Odd.
Maybe just cancel it and just start it fresh?
I know a lot of people do, and this is a very common mistake, so don't feel bad. The demo for a lot of seasons, you have to download the demo for the episode 1 and then get the full episode unlock, is how that usually works. For Life is Strange, you have to download the demo, and then after you pay for it even, then you get the full unlock there. But unless you do that, then you won't be able... If you just get the unlock, it won't unlock anything because you don't have the demo down there. So that could be your problem. Gravy Biscuit says, PS Plus, Truth Booth, Greg. Agreed. Hashtag Truth Booth, always. I only speak the truth, folks. If you don't have PlayStation Plus, I just don't know why you own Sony consoles.
I only speak the truth.
And now I always forget, too.
I only speak the truth. River Girls, thanks for the Twitch art. Do you know what that's from?
No.
You ever see Moulin Rouge?
Yes.
Remember the song? I only speak the truth. I only speak the truth. It's at the very end.
Chumba chumba, chumba chumba, chumba. It's the creepy guy. Yeah.
I don't know.
You held on to it.
I got it for a moment there.
I was like, you were.
I like that movie. That's a good movie.
That is a very good movie.
Yeah. So that's a lot of really good.
Was that like badly reviewed or something?
No, it was nominated for Best Picture. I'm pretty sure, and like a lot of artistic direction and stuff like that. Baz Luhrmann, the director, is kind of hit or miss. He did Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, he did that.
Then he did Moulin Rouge. He did Africa or Australia with Hugh Jackman and Nicole Kidman.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy.
Both of them are Australian.
Yeah,
as it turns out.
True story. Yeah, but Moulin Rouge, I think, is a really good movie, actually.
Very good film.
River Girl, see you later, and thank you for the Twitch heart.
Stay-at-home gamer says the level up Telemundo.
Telemundo.
I'm okay with that.
That's
I
good.
don't know how Telltale, I'm assuming is what you meant to say, is going to make Minecraft story mode.
It's interesting.
They pulled off so many. Who would have thought that Tales from the Borderlands would have been good? And that got amazing reviews for episode 1. So
True.
If they can pull that off, I feel like they could definitely pull off Minecraft. Telltale's an amazing studio.
Everything they've said about it is that it's not going to be the blocky Minecraft that you know. They are going to mess with that art, with that graphical style. They have to. If they want to tell a story, they can't have it. Yeah, they can't have these blocks moving around. So they're going to have characteristics and emotion told in some kind of way. I don't know how they're going to do that exactly, but they are great writers over there, and I'm excited to see them tackle a non-dark, mature storyline. It's been a long time since they've done that.
I am stoked for their original IP that they keep teasing on us.
Yeah.
They've been working on it for a couple of years now, and they said that this is going to be the most ambitious Telltale game that they've put out. So I can't wait for that. We have no information on it besides that, but I'm stoked for that.
Thank you for another Twitch art there.
River Girl says, bye-bye, everyone. I'm going to go get some rest for my competition this Saturday and Monday, too. Bye-bye. Well, good luck in your competition. I don't know what it is, but I hope it's exciting.
That was Quantum Elements. Thank you for the Twitch art. Keep those coming, guys. South Park needs to come to PS4.
Refrigerator in Spanish is lelalero. Lido.
Where are you seeing this?
It was up top. It just scrolled up.
Okay.
I knew it wasn't Refrigeradora.
I don't know, but Santa Culo, man.
I don't know who to trust. I don't know who to trust,
He's
guys.
Puerto Rican.
Santa Culo says El Show Subir de Nivel. That's the level up show.
Oh, that's the level up show?
I love that.
El Show Subir de Nivel.
Nivel.
It doesn't flow as well.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be better. I like the level up Telemundo.
Are we getting Bloodborne? I don't know. I'm thinking I'm going to lean more towards Final Fantasy.
Yeah, and for me, that's going to be... If I do get a game, it's going to be Final Fantasy. I'm going to wait for you to tell me how that is.
Yeah.
But for me, for March, what I'm looking forward to, like I said, is Life is Strange. That's going to be my game. I can't wait to play episode 2 of that. Skev says South Park needs to come to PS4. I don't think we're ever going to see that happen, sir. Unfortunately, South Park took forever to come out. It took a lot of emphasis from... is it Matt? Matt Stone, Trey Parker. I always mix up their names.
It is Matt
Parker.
Matt Parker and Trey Stone?
I think it's the other way. Trey Parker.
It's Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Right? Okay.
It's Trey Parker and Matt Stone. How did you mess with my head there? I always get that right.
You do? I always get it wrong. But yeah, it took forever for it to come out on PS3, and they did say recently, though, that they would be open to the idea of some DLC, so it could happen. We'll see what happens with it.
Hello to Mr. Gamer. The Order 1886, only 5 hours long. That is an exaggeration. Everybody who has played it in 5 hours pretty much said that they ran through the game.
Yeah.
Like everybody else is saying more like 8 to 10 hours if you actually go through it at a normal pace.
I'm going to explore the world and I'm going to look at stuff.
They put a ton of detail into this game. It's every nook and cranny. It's not meant to just be ran through.
Yeah.
So if you play it the right way, it's going to take you more around 8 hours.
Yeah. And it's average gamer too. I'm assuming they have difficulty levels too, so if you play it on hard, I'm assuming it'll take you an extra hour or so at least.
Yep, definitely. Why no Homeworld Remastered Collection or Indigo Prophecy Remastered for consoles? I thought that Indigo Prophecy was being remastered.
It is remastered. It's already on PC and it got reviewed. It got reviewed and it was very buggy, very glitchy, and everybody was saying that the story does not hold up to this day and age.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, which I wasn't shocked about either. But I think, ultimately, that was their plan, and I think after all the reviews that came out on the PC version, I don't know if they're going to do a console port now.
Is there going to be a Xenogears remake? I highly doubt it. Xenosaga is the closest you'll ever get to another Xenogears, and even that didn't perform as well as I think they wanted it to. There's just not much of a desire for those kind of games anymore, unfortunately, that... I mean, God, the Order 1886 is getting panned for its focus on story. Xenosaga?
Yeah.
Did you know how long the cutscenes in Xenosaga are?
No.
There are moments where it's an hour and 15 minutes of straight cutscenes.
It's like a movie that
Yes, literally. Like 45 minutes through the cutscene, it'll tell you that you have the option to save, and then you come back from the save, and you go into another 45-minute cutscene.
What the hell?
It is all story. It is one of the most convoluted and complex storylines I've ever seen told, but I liked it.
That would not fare well here in this day.
No, that's not what people want anymore, and it sucks in some ways, but...
Have you ever played the Five Nights at Freddy's? I heard good things about this, but I never played it.
It looks fun. They've got Five Nights at Freddy 3 coming in the near future. They announced it, but not a release date. Mm-hmm. But it's a fun, campy, cult niche kind of game.
Yeah, another catering to that audience.
Yeah, definitely.
Nicholas201 says, hi!
Nicholas!
What is that?
Nicholas!
Should I know this?
It's like a comedy thing. That guy... That guy.
You're like laughed, right?
From Grandma's Boy and a lot of the Adam Sandler movies. I don't know his name.
Oh, this is gonna bug me. Are you talking about the short guy who's kind of pudgy?
Yes. What is his name, guys? Nicholas. Please help me out, guys.
I have to look it up. This is happening.
No, let them find out. I want them to tell me. Nick Swartzen.
Nick Swartzen.
Thank you, Puss. He's always the best. Puss.
Scab, you're like baby Jesus.
Thank you for helping me. That really hurt my throat to do that.
Nicholas. I feel like we're dying.
We're talking so much.
Would you guys like Nintendo games on the PS4 or the Xbox One?
I'd be okay with that if it happened.
If I got Mario, Donkey Kong, and Kirby, and Zelda on my PS4, I'd be totally content with that. I say all the time, let them become a third-party software developer, get rid of the hardware, and give us my games on the Sony console that I like 10 times more.
I think it would be really cool if eventually Nintendo went third-party.
Will that ever happen? No.
Probably not, but their hardware doesn't do compelling things anymore for the most part.
The handhelds do.
Everybody plays their stuff for their software.
Yeah.
It's just that's all they do right anymore. They don't have the online infrastructure that's working correctly. Pretty much the only thing they do well is developing good first-party games that aren't broken.
Yeah.
Like, bring that to everybody. Let us all play it. Yeah. Like, it'd be awesome, but that probably won't happen.
Only in our dream worlds.
Yeah.
Nintendo games match Sony, says Inuyasha. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. Probably quality-wise, I think, Nintendo first-party games might be the best of the best.
I was just going to say, I feel like if anything, Nintendo's above Sony.
Yeah. Grandma's Boy 2. I heard that happened, but I heard it was terrible.
That was a movie that was made?
I think it was a terrible, horrible movie that was made recently.
I watched the first Grandma's Boy recently, and the mom from Everybody Loves Raymond is, I forgot that she was
Doris Day? Doris?
Yes.
Doris. It's not Day, is it?
I don't think that's her last name, but Doris is her first name.
Doris something, yeah. I can't remember.
But she's awesome. I love her.
Yeah, she's great.
The dad from Everybody Loves Raymond died.
Yeah, he died
I didn't
several
know that.
years ago.
I know. I felt so out of the know.
He was from the Bride of Frankenstein, or Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he played Frankenstein.
Yeah, literally. He was Frankenstein.
He was a great actor and a really funny guy too. It was sad when he died.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Nintendo never has broken games. That really is the truth. They seem to always polish their games to completion.
The one thing everybody goes back to is Metroid
Other M.
Yeah. And they took the save file, but then they took all those individual things.
That's the funny thing there is that wasn't technically Nintendo. That was Team Ninja. Remember, it was Team Ninja in collaboration with Nintendo.
Right.
So if Nintendo would have just developed that game in-house, as opposed to outsourcing it to Team Ninja, it probably would have been a polished game.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
King Scotto says the order is longer than Battlefield 4 and Second Son stories. Second Son, I don't think so.
No, Second Son was at least 10 hours.
Maybe. Second Son was definitely at least 10 hours, and that was with me running through it.
Telltale will be making a Walking Dead Season 3. Yeah, definitely.
They confirmed.
Yeah.
Clementine is going to be in the game, they confirmed. They haven't said whether or not she's going to be the main playable character.
Yeah.
But they did say that Clementine's going to be back, and that all of your decisions, because spoilers, Season 2 ends on many different endings. They said that your decisions are going to matter coming into Season 3, and that everybody's game will be different. So we'll see what happens with that.
Thank you to The Scars It Shows for your Twitch art.
I tear my heart open,
so my mouth shut,
and my weakness is
that I care too much.
And these scars remind us
that the past is real.
We tear our hearts open
just to feel.
I'm drunk and I was like, we can't do the whole thing. Alex Bussa says the Assassin's Creed movie starring Michael Fassbender officially begins production. Woo! I'm excited for that.
Yeah, and it also has Marion Cotillard from Inception, Dark Knight Rises. Beautiful woman. She's French.
I mess with. What is her name?
She Marion Cotillard.
Marion Cotillard. I mess with her. I love her.
You mess with her.
I mess with her. We're tight.
Yeah.
I mess with her.
Dream about her at night.
She's gorgeous.
She is. She's beautiful. Yeah. She pulls off the scary stuff too, though.
But it's the scary that kind of turns me on.
Man,
that's weird.
In Inception, that one scene where they go down in the elevator, and she yells and then looks up at her. It's like, damn,
terrifying.
She's terrifying. She was freaking scary. Great action.
Awesome movie.
Yeah. The first thing I ever saw her in was actually Big Fish. She was the fiance or wife of the son in that movie. You ever seen Big Fish?
Big Fish is.
You never saw Big Fish,
no.
Really? Tim Burton movie. One of his much more sentimental, emotional movies. I had Ewan McGregor. And it's about a father that tells his son very extravagant stories, and the son doesn't know if they're real or not.
I heard
and he
of this.
expects,
It's like a fantasy world that the kid lives in?
It's not that he lives in a fantasy world. He's finding out the truth of what the stories were that the father told him, and it turns out that the stories are real but exaggerated.
Yeah.
But it's more about this son kind of thinking that his father is trying to figure out who his father was, because his father wasn't around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's about their relationship as the father's getting closer and closer to
I have to
death.
see this movie. This sounds
It's
awesome.
an excellent movie,
Yeah.
and it'll definitely get you emotional.
Ewan McGregor is Obi-Wan Kenobi, right?
Yes, he
Well,
is.
just making sure.
He is
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hi,
yes.
how are you? The Force is with us.
Yeah.
Rick is here. Hi, Rick.
Rick.
He said, I don't know, I could beat Second Son in around 5 hours.
Rick
Running
Tatership.
through it with all your powers, yes, but when I first started off, I played the hell out of Second Son.
Yeah, I know that game. I took 12, I would think, hours to beat that game for sure.
I did all the side stuff before I finished the game.
I didn't even do all the side stuff, and it still took me like 12 hours. Yeah.
Doing all the side stuff, I think I finished at like 15.
I just go around and like shoot the shit. You know, it's
Yeah.
infamous. It's an
Yeah.
open world game where you're super powered. Like
beautiful game.
Beautiful. Still one of the best looking games. I think the Order will probably
First
top
Light,
it. But
even I don't know how they did it, but First Light looked even better.
Best looking open world game by far.
Oh, easily.
100%.
The particle effect. Oh my god, the little smoke evaporating.
Oh man.
Ah!
The embers, like the little embers after you come back.
They crisp up after
Yeah.
you. Oh my god, it's so
Attention to detail in that game is beautiful.
And First Light is even more. Did you play First Light?
I haven't. It was free with PlayStation Plus. I just haven't
Yes.
gotten around to it yet.
That looks even more stunning. You're gonna be shocked when you play that.
Can't wait. You need scat power. I come wielding a big hammer. Don't forget, guys, you can use the Boosh Hammer in the chat room right now if you want.
Boosh Hammer and Sabogi.
And Bogey Squad. I will put them in there.
Bogey
Level
Squad.
up. LVL up. Bogey Squad. Boom. LVL up. Boosh Hammer. Boom. We got a little baby Mario
Do we
putting
love
down
those?
the Boosh Hammer.
I love those.
Yeah, I like them a lot.
Bogey Squad's my favorite.
What are your favorite retro consoles and why? Super Nintendo for me, because it wasn't what brought me into Final Fantasy, actually. I played Final Fantasy VII. It got me into Japanese RPGs. And then I went back to the Super Nintendo era. I played Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy III, which are now some of my favorite games of all time.
Chrono Trigger for me.
Not just that. I mean, God, you had Super Metroid, you had Link to the
I was
Past.
gonna say, I don't know why my first thought was jumping to N64, but that's not a retro console in the slightest.
I wouldn't say it was, but... Retro to me
I'm
means
trying to think.
16-bit or
Okay.
less.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I would go the same as you then.
Yeah.
Chrono Trigger was awesome. That's one of my favorite games ever. I never
Yeah.
continue with the Chrono Trigger series.
That might be in my top 3 games of all time.
Oh, easy. Well, not top 3 for me, but top 10 for sure.
I'd say
That was
Final
an
Fantasy
awesome
VII,
game.
and then Chrono Trigger might be right after that for me.
I played Final Fantasy VII for the first time on my PS3.
Really?
Don't hurt me.
Wow. Yeah,
I played
it's
all
not
the other ones though. Final Fantasy VII.
It's not going to have the impact on you that it would have had if you played it in 19.
I still thought it was phenomenal.
That's
but I think,
that's
yeah.
awesome, and most people do think it's still a great game. But if you would have played that game in 1998, you would have understood like
The phenomenon that it
it was a phenomenon. It was.
I like Final
unbelievable.
Fantasy VIII a lot.
I do too. I don't like it as much as 7, but I like a lot about it. I really like the romance.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the
That's
love
the thing.
story.
It really focused on the romance, and I enjoy that actually in Final Fantasy games, and I missed that a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like 13 didn't have a strong romance, and
10
12 didn't at all.
10
10 had a nice romance.
10 was a good break for that.
And
Did you
9
play, did you
did
play
a
all
lot.
3 as 13?
I played 13 and 13 too.
Okay, but you didn't play.
I didn't play Lightning
Returns?
Returns, no. And I don't think I ever will. I lost interest.
Yeah.
I like 13 too. I did like 13 too. Yeah, I did.
What's your favorite video game soundtrack? This is a perfect question for us. We love orchestral soundtracks.
Oh my God, Journey is up there for sure.
Journey is phenomenal.
Austin Wintory, one of the best scores of all time for a game.
Last of Us, phenomenal. I listen to that
Gustavo
one all the time.
and Santaiola.
Infamous 2.
That's a good one.
Surprisingly, very good soundtrack.
Final Fantasy VII, it's got to be named. The overworld theme, the main theme of Final Fantasy VII is just gorgeous. I was just listening to Final Symphony is coming pretty soon with Nobuo Uematsu. There's a preview of it on IGN, and he was playing a new remixed version of the Final Fantasy VII theme, his new arrangement, and it sounded so good.
Yeah.
It sounded amazing. I love that theme so much.
The one that still makes me tear up to this day is Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yoko Shimomura, man.
That changed my life.
She's doing Final Fantasy 15.
Is she really?
Yeah. This is our first shot at a Final Fantasy game, and I can't wait to see what
She's
she does.
gonna knock it out of the
Oh, I
park.
can't
Kingdom
wait.
Hearts. Did she do both Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did, right? And I think she also did the handheld ones.
Yeah, I think she's done all.
Yeah, I think so too. She was phenomenal.
But the best part about Final Fantasy 15 already is that Yoko Shimomura is doing it, and that she's bringing back classic Final Fantasy themes, like the Crystal theme, like the Prelude.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, she's bringing back those classics. But little
Yeah.
spins.
Cool.
And it's just awesome.
I'm totally down for that.
Totally.
Alex says Uncharted 3 chase scene soundtrack. I don't know what that's referring.
Uncharted 3.
Maybe
I'm
the
guessing the
70s?
part where he's running from the freaking magician, whatever that guy's name was. The one that disappears all the time.
Oh, Talbot.
Talbot, yeah. I think that chase scene, maybe he's talking about that scene there.
Every time I think Uncharted, I think music. When they do we sang that beautifully too. The multiplayer menu, whenever I sat in the lobby, that's what I did.
That's Greg Edmondson, I think, or Edmondson, and he is not doing Uncharted 3.
Really?
No,
or
he's not.
Uncharted 4, rather.
Uncharted 4, sorry. He's not doing Uncharted 4. I think the guy that's doing Uncharted 4, oh man, what has he done? He is a movie
He's
composer.
experienced, though.
He's experienced.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of movies, and I can't think of them off the top of my head, but he's had some good scores.
I have faith.
I have faith. You know, as long as they keep the main theme
Just keep that in there.
Yeah, that's like Harry Potter. You know, John Williams was done with Harry Potter after the third movie, but the main theme of Harry Potter was still in there, especially in the final movie.
Yeah.
So that's important that they still have
Harry
that main
Potter
theme.
soundtrack also phenomenal.
Yeah.
Does Greg remember the Kingdom Hearts main theme?
Do 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 do.
I'm gonna cry. Don't sing. And what is the what's the upbeat one when you go to Traverse Town?
Oh, I thought you were talking about like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Is that I thought that was Traverse Town. I love that one. You're nailing it.
But I like
when you go to like the final dancing one.
That's Akari.
Yeah.
That's Akari. That's
the most recognizable, I feel like.
Dearly Beloved is the prelude to Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
In the same way that Final
That's the
Fantasy has the
cinematic one?
prelude. That's the that's Dearly Beloved. Hikari is the one that comes always before the credits, with that's like the real epic bombastic one. That I love that one. I feel like that's the main theme of Kingdom Hearts.
And then of course you got the simple and clean.
Skyrim theme is also very good. And that's a game I've never played, but I do Spotify and I listen to a lot of video game music, and that one comes up often, and I favorited it because the Skyrim theme is awesome.
Yeah, I've never heard any of those games. I've never played Skyrim.
Yeah, I never played Skyrim, but I love Oblivion.
Never played that one either.
Oh, you never played that one either?
I never got into Elder Scrolls, unfortunately. No, he says he means the chase scene where Drake as a kid is running away from the bad guys.
Ah, gotcha.
What is that one?
I can't
remember.
I can't reenact that one.
Very amazing moment in that game.
Yes.
Lil Drake.
And I feel like Naughty Dog's been good with doing that for at least one scene in each of their games. The Last of Us was the opening. Nobody knew you were going to be playing as the daughter. It took everybody by surprise, and it was a really great choice. Also, the fact that you play as Ellie. They were smart to lie to us and just keep telling us, no, you only play as Joel.
Yeah.
No, you only play as Joel. And then especially at the very end of the game, we're doing spoilers, guys.
Yeah, spoilers.
At the very end of the game, giving you control of Ellie completely changes your emotions in the end because you are in control of Ellie after Joel just lied to you. The original plan was that you go back to playing Joel in the end there. Did you know that? And that would have completely...
I think they rendered that Game Informer or something.
Yeah, that would have completely changed the way you perceived
impact of it,
and were impacted by that ending.
Yeah.
They were in a different class with that game.
They always are. And it seems like with each new iteration of games that they're doing, Uncharted 4 I have the utmost expectation for now. If they don't hit it, I feel like they will.
They're going to do something crazy with that. I don't know what it's going to be, but there is going to be a young Drake kind of scene in that, for sure. I guarantee it.
They always nail those moments.
All right, we are going down lower and lower. I feel like we should wrap up now.
Yeah, 100%.
But we had a lot of fun. Like, we were just talking at the end for a while.
Yeah.
I think people are just listening to us now. They don't even want to call in anymore. Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for watching this Level Up Direct with special guest Greg Verga. He will be here all weekend. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff with Greg. Keep an eye on our channel, The Level Up Show, and make sure you follow us right now, twitch.tv/The Level Up Show. You can heart or you can follow there. If you're watching it live from PlayStation, hit that little heart button. That's all you got to do to follow us. Our most recent follows were from the Scars That Show. That was our last follow of the night. We got about 40 though, so that's awesome, guys. Please, if you haven't yet, if you are new to us, follow right now. We do a lot of really cool things. We do gaming talk shows every Thursday and Sunday, but we also do game streams Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we're active all week long with gaming stuff. Follow us right now if you want to give us a shot. You can also follow us on Twitter at the Level Up Show, Level Up Network. Level spelled LVL. It's right there on the sign. YouTube is probably third most important behind Patreon.
Subscribe.
So subscribe to YouTube because we archive everything on there, including this. But more than that, we're doing a lot of original content like reviews of TV shows and movies and other really cool stuff that you can only find on YouTube. Also, you can go to thelevelupshow.spreadshirt.com if you want to check out our t-shirts, our hoodies, muscle shirts, different sizes, colors, men's and women's. And then finally, as I was saying, our second most important, or maybe most important actually, because it's the best way to support our show, patreon.com/thelevelupnetwork. If you go there, you can donate to our show, but the best part is that you get a lot of really cool things in return for your donations. It could be a podcast of our show. It could be a jingle by Greg as a voicemail. It could be a thank you video or a t-shirt or a booby ball. There's so many things you guys can get on Patreon, so please go check that out, support our show, and we will give back to you in return.
We love you.
Guys, this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for all the support. Really appreciate it. We're going to wrap up with the intro. Until next time, take care. Level up!
Level up, we love you.
See you guys.
Jumped. These people just get in the room. Hello, level up.
You doing the robots?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going for it.
Thank you to Don't Hit Me, Don't Hit Me Please, and Better Get Dave for the Twitch arts, our final Twitch arts. Keep them coming, guys. We'll shout you out.
Keep calm and push on.
See you later, Iska23.
Level up!
Level up!
That was a good high five.
It was.
I'm proud of us.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and thank you so much for your support. We will see you all throughout the weekend, and especially on Sunday with the Level Up Show, episode 62. Until then, take care. Level up!
We love y'all. Level up.